Ads are starting in like 2 minutes. Let's see who we've got here. Let me scroll back. Lobotomized Fern. Welcome in. That is going to take some getting used to. Stout, hello. Creative, hello. Wombat, hello. Blue Paw, hello. Lobotomized Fern, hello. 169 check-ins. Nice. Almost 70. Almost 170. Nice. Got any lemonade? Hello. Marie's Way, hello. Day was tolerable. Thank you. Yeah, today was tolerable. You know what? Today was. You know what? I'll go so far and say today was a good day. Today was in fact a good day. Hi, Fox and folks. Let's go. Stargate. Hello. Creativity. Hello. Dorina. Hello. I'm real tired. Off to sleep. All right. Have a good sleepy sleep. Thanks for saying hey. Montressor Cat. Hello. Chat's not cut off on screen anymore. I haven't been here in ages. Am I? You haven't been here in ages. No, you've been here in ages. I probably won't be able to stay long today. I have an early dentist appointment tomorrow. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, I've got to call mine. I got to reschedule the day. Yeah, get out of here. Get some sleep. We're gonna be watching Scrap Heap Wars, Scrap Wars. That's not it. That's what we're gonna be doing. Let's see. Kibo, hello. I hope your headphones charge quickly. Let's see. Hands. Your lighting looks great, Fox. Dorina, thank you. I was actually looking at some mic arms to put the lighting on and stuff and put the camera on so that we can kind of play around with some different camera angles and get the lighting kind of nice. And I can kind of, yeah, it's so silly. I'm like getting super like into getting this all set up and stuff so we can do our silly things together. Yay for good days. Yeah. Today was a good day, I think. Techno How, hello. You're helping me get up in a few minutes. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Frying Red. I thought you were still... okay, hang on. When the names are the same color and the same length, it throws me off. It's okay, hang on. Hi, everyone. Hi, Fox. Thanks for the stream. You're helping me get up in a few minutes. I hope you have a great day at work, Frying Ren. Hello. Good time zone to you. Dorina, don't help people like that. If people want to change names, let people change names. Don't help people like that. I know who it is. That's why I said it's going to take some getting used to. Sorry you had a bad day, Dorina. I hope your day tomorrow is better. Hang on, did I miss a bad day? I know you said you were tired. I'm not seeing it. All right, well, I hope you have a better day tomorrow, Dorina. EP, all right, get some sleep. Scrapyard Wars. Scrapyard Wars. Scrap Heap Yard Wars. Monster, hello. So grateful you are streaming. I was feeling a little down and having a hard time falling asleep. And now I'm positive I can lurk and sleep well. Gosh darn it, Mando. That's really nice of you to say. Thank you very much. Ignore it again. No. Oh, I did. I didn't even mean to that time. Oh, I didn't even mean to that time. Feedbot, hello. Oh my goodness. That makes me want to play Diablo. The sound alert, not Feedbot. Killer Grunt, hello, welcome in. I probably wouldn't stay long. I've got a really bad sore throat. I need to catch up on sleep. Got any lemonade? Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for saying, hey, yeah, get out of here. Get some sleep. Space Marines, Battle Brothers. Yeah, heavy metal, hello. Are we watching some Scrap Heap Yard Wars? Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm not prepared. Oh, the button. Oh, button. Oh, button. Okay, hang on a second. Sorry, hang on. I thought I was ready. Is it this? No. Oh, no, it was that. I was ready. Oh, I'm so silly. I was ready. Okay. I was almost ready. Oopsies. Is that not? Oh, no, hang on. So many things to do. Yeah, you're on the right thing. Do the right thing. Okay. Ooh, I think I can clean that up to make it even easier on myself. Okay, sweet. It's pathological. You're pathological. During is fine. He knows I flippy floppy and told folks. I don't have a preference for any of my names. I just had a stroke of genius and I was too proud to let it fade. Okay. I recognized the color and the name, and then I was like, I had to double check. I was like, is this you? I was like, okay. I just kind of wanted to see if the name change made you buffer. Honestly, it didn't, because if I go over here, and I'm not going to say what over here is, but if I go over here, I bet you, yes, exactly. Yep. So I already had the name association there. And the color. If you change your color too. To the throne thing for the mic arm. Frank Wren, get out of here. I didn't totally decide on which one or ones to do, because I've got, you know how silly this is? Okay, I've got 3 lights right now. Hang on. Where did my mic stand? Okay. So I very specifically... Lurk, have fun painting, Tomboy. Thank you so much for dropping in. Gosh darn it, thank you for saying hey. You're so appreciated. Thank you so much. Get some sleep. Wednesday we'll be starting a little bit earlier. We'll be starting later when we guess the On Tree stream on Thursday. Sunday we're back to normal times. I might try to start Sundays even earlier, by the way. I miss having like a really early start time. So I might try to get Sundays. I might try to start Sundays at night even earlier. And we'll just kind of roll with it. We'll just kind of, I don't know. I miss having one really long stream. And then we'll see. It just means I have to get like all my adulting done faster and go to the shops and stuff and do grocery shopping and all that stuff like faster. So it's like, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out, but I want to start a little bit earlier on Sunday nights. Love the new name. I've had a couple where it's like, this name is too good to let go. So I snagged the account too. There you go. I intentionally half changed on Discord to see if it would stick as well as I thought it might, and hopefully make it a bit more recognizable. There you go. Noon is already too early for you. Well, the cartoon time is the cartoon time. I'm not changing the cartoon time. That's still going to be the morning time, and then we'll find a babysitter, and then later on we'll come back. But I don't know. I may make it a shorter break in between. Yeah, no. Cartoon time is not starting earlier. If everybody showed up at the start of cartoon time, maybe we could start earlier, but it takes a while for people to filter in. So I don't think it would be excuse me. I don't think it would be super popular if I started even earlier. So Where was I at? Lurk, I'm very sleepy. I need to go to bed. I have a lot of work, social stuff going on this week, and I just want to stay in dungeon basement and not see people IRL. Oh, yes. Yes. Recharge your social batteries every way that you can. Goodness sakes, get out of here. I specifically got the lights that I got. It was like a 2-pack because it came with these cool mounts. You should be able to see. Yeah, came with the cool. There's not a lot of room here. Hang on, let me zoom out a touch. Came with these cool mounts, and I specifically wanted those because, like, all right, cool. If I'll either use them for the lights or maybe for the camera or whatever, because I don't have it on a camera mount right now. My camera is like on a phone mount, the one that you like pull apart and it like squeezes onto the phone. So it's not technically secured very well. And then this, here, I'll turn it upside down. This light, let's hang on. This light, see how it's, woo, it's so bright. I just got a very cheap bendy thingy so I could get a little bit lower to the models and stuff, but it's exceedingly cheap, so it doesn't work supremely well. And then this one, let me just make sure it doesn't come off yet. This one is on a legitimate microphone stand, so it's very short, so it's like very good height right now. But what I would love is to get one or both of them onto an arm as well as the camera to get different angles, but also so I could like clear it out of the way and just clean up the desk a little bit. That's what I'd love to do. Gadget toys. Yeah, exactly. Gadget toys. And then also, I haven't even tried this. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. I'm gonna have to get some things for that, but that's gonna be a thing at some point. You don't get to know what that is yet. Pause. Woo, 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 woo. Go become a blanket burrito. Okay, okay. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Before we do a thing, let me just. I have to show you all something. This is the best thing of all time. Hang on. Like, legitimately, the absolute best thing of all time. There's never been anything better, and there's never going to be anything better than this. Of all time. And I need you all to know, I'm very serious. Of all time. Let me just find a good example of it. None of these seem correct. These all seem ridiculous. This is hilarious. These are all absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Not only do I need to show you this, I need to show you several of these examples. Okay, so that one. That one. That one. Okay, let's just make sure I do this and it's not like all doxy or something. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think these are all going to be okay. Okay, let me just double check and pull it up and make sure. Hang on, we're going to do a silly thing. And this is going to be a bit, I think. By the way, we're about to do a silly thing that I think is going to become a bit. I wasn't prepared for it to become a bit today. It just came up organically, but I thought about doing it as a bit before, but for something else. And so, this one? Yeah, this one. Give me a second and I'll tell you what it is. Okay. Oh, open a new tab. Oh, that's going to make things easier for me. Okay. Aha. Perfect. Next. If you're wondering why I'm not talking, I'm just busy doing a thing. So bear with me for a moment, please. And here, okay. And here, I think all of those are okay now. Oh my gosh. Nope. 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 Okay, we're gonna have to do without those ones. Okay. Would you all like to see... Hang on. Let me find where I read the thing that I'm going off of. Okay, hang on, hang on. We're about to do a silly bit. How far back did I go? Oh, here we go. Mood. Go become a blanket burrito. Grab a tea and hide in a dark corner. Collect your spoons. Guess what is literally the best thing of all time? Now, you might already know what it is because it is technically awesome. And so you may have seen something like this before, but maybe you haven't. And I think, okay, we're going to do this. This is not the full bit, but this is going to be a bit. Have you all seen what a blanket burrito is? Dysphoria is stinky. Kick his butt. Oh no! Hang on. Dysphoria's been kicking my butt behind my behind this weekend, but I gotta wear a cute outfit around the house today. Oh heck yeah, Stout. Are you talking about the tortilla blankets? Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. You're gonna be really confused by this. I'm gonna tell you that this is the best thing ever, and then we're gonna make fun of it mercilessly, and then it's gonna be the best thing ever. So stick with me. My neighbors are suffering. They no longer have a reliable schedule for me being loud and annoying. It used to be every Wednesday for 3 to 4 hours. That's when D&D is. Now it's not scheduled because I have a roommate. 3 days of silence and then incoherent anime villainous cackling. Uh-oh. Copper, hello, welcome in. Fox actually hates us. False. Misnomer, have a good sleep. Thank you so much for dropping in. Tree, hello. I thought maybe we didn't have audio and was scrolling back through chat to see what was happening. Okay. Fox is doing stuff with the thing with the bit. Yes, thank you. Okay. Banana pudding. Tree, I'm gonna ban you. Tortilla blankets. Okay. This is an amazing, incredible idea and so unique and unexpected. Okay. This is the best thing ever. Now, this specific item. Can you see my mouse cursor? I don't think you can, actually. I need to do the thing that Tree does where I can draw in here and show you all the things. Okay. So, the tortilla blanket is literally the best thing ever. Okay? It's very fuzzy and warm, and it looks like a tortilla. So you can make yourself a couch burrito. Now, separately from that, I think a bit is going to be funny when we go and take a look at... Oh, I didn't even do it over here. Oh, maybe I should. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm not going to do it on this one. I think it would be a bit of a funny bit if we take a look at some user reviews and stuff for these, because sometimes people say things and do things that maybe they think one thing, but really it comes across as another thing. Or they're saying it's really good, but then the reasons they post make it not good, and all these things. So that's a thing that we're going to do. I have a couple other things semi lined up, but I haven't fleshed out the bit entirely. But when I was searching, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what sparked it. When I was searching for a fridge, okay, the number of fridges and places I looked at online was ridiculous. Legitimately ridiculous. Now, when you see a good deal on a fridge, what do? You go online and see if it's like an active model, and then you go and you look at like reviews and the cost of new versus what you're looking at for a deal and all these things. And sometimes people, I feel like they make it their life's mission to respond to these. When a company says, this is it, here are user reviews, and then people make it their life's mission to say, see, I got this thing and this is what I think about it, everybody. And when I tell you I was looking at fridges and the number of people that just took terrible photos, that took 1,000 photos, that took the most useless, meaningless, unhelpful photos, and they clearly thought they were doing a good... It was so frustrating. So I think that's going to be a bit. Just a heads up. This is semi not the same thing. This picture makes it look cursed. I feel like this picture is like a... I don't know, a school picture, or like when you went to the department store and like you got those pictures where you're also like floating in the air and there's the background, and then people post it online and be like, this was the 70s or the 80s or the 90s or whatever. And it was like, what is happening with these pictures? Sometimes these like photoshopped pictures together are like, what is absolutely happening? Like, this is clearly photoshopped. And they couldn't be bothered to do it differently. They couldn't be bothered to do it differently. Oh, you can see my cursor. Okay, good. There's different versions. I think this is green screen effect. So you can see the folded white cloth down here. So this is on a set. They did throw the white down. So typically you'll have like a white cloth here, which then kind of curves up into the background, so you don't have the line right here, and you can't see the wall, and it just looks like a pure white background. That having been said, this giant circular one looks clearly photoshopped in, and the lighting does not jive. And then I can't 100% say that I don't think that she's actually... I think this whole portion here is also photoshopped. The whole thing looks silly. Does Fox want a tortilla blanket for his birthday? Kind of. Kind of. There's can I put Techno How? That's not a thing. That's not a thing anymore. I have a burrito blanket. It gets incredibly hot, but it's so soft and huge. Let's go. My partner has a pizza blanket. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to look up pizza blanket in a second. And then this one. Again, super photoshopped or green screened, whatever. But look how happy they are. It seems too much happiness for the burrito. Now, this... I'm slightly ruining the bit here because I want to tear this apart. But also, I would be this happy in this tortilla burrito. In a tortilla burrito blanket. I would be that happy about it. But this is ridiculously happy. But also, it's perfect for teenagers, adults, males, females, pets, babies. Like, they were trying to be so inclusive. I feel like they may have got exclusive at that point. But they're like... I'm surprised they don't just like start listing off like professions and stuff. Perfect for teachers, office workers, I don't know. People that work in basements. I don't know what else. People that work in Antarctica. Oh, beans, us non-binary folks can't have them. That's what I'm saying. Like, they tried to be so inclusive, they actually got exclusive. They didn't say kids. Exactly. No kids. Teenagers is the cutoff. Probably because it's so warm. And then this picture actually just kind of looked legitimate, so I wanted to include this one in. Like, this is the studio. It is the studio, but like, it looks legit. Like, it looks so good. It looks burnt. It's so weird. And you think it's gonna be burnt and ooh, and then you're like, no, it's just super soft and good. Babies, teens, no children. Wait, did it say babies? It did say babies. Okay, so no kids, no children. As soon as you stop being a baby, no more tortilla blanket for you. But as soon as you're a teenager, you can handle the responsibility of a tortilla blanket. That does look good. It is. Hey, Fox. Hey, chat. Hey, Fox. Hey, chat. Oh, my goodness. Courtney Quarantine. Hello. Everyone say hello. Courtney Quarantine, hello. New chat, say hello to chat. Chat, say hello to new chat. Frankie, hello. Memories, hello. Sparkle Starkle, hello. Dr. Peppy, hello. J Guns, hello. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. How is Minecraft? I'm gonna be honest, I may have started stream a little bit late today because I was lurking in your stream a little bit and it looked fun. How was Minecraft? Raiders, hello. If you don't know me, my name is Fox. You're catching me at the beginning of our stream. Today we're doing a mini Monday stream. We're painting minis and we're watching TV. We're gonna be watching TV. Oh, Demonic Muffins, thank you for the follow. We're gonna be watching TV and we're gonna be watching Scrap Yard Wars. Scrap Wars. Two teams build stuff and then they do a competition while I paint some minis. Much needed Minecraft vibes. Oh, gosh darn it. I've been on a Minecraft kick myself, playing like off stream, and I did a little bit on stream on New Year's. And like, gosh darn it. Why is that game so fun? I played it for the first time last New Year's. And then like, I just started playing again on stream a little bit. You know what's so scary though? If you play hardcore and then you die. I hated it. I don't want to do that again. Appreciate you, Fox. Appreciate you, Courtney Quarantine. Everybody. For goodness sakes, if you somehow are newer here and you don't know who Courtney Quarantine is, for goodness sakes, hang on, let me make sure I spell everything correctly. I'm terrible at this when my microphone is in the way. I have to re-swizzle everything to do mini painting, so my microphone is like right over my keyboard. If for some reason you don't know who Courtney Quarantine is yet, for goodness sakes, please change that. Drop a follow on Courtney Quarantine's side. Check them out next time they're live. They're an absolute ton of fun. They're a super sweet bean. For goodness sakes. Raiders, welcome in. Thank you for supporting Courtney Quarantine. If you got to raid and run, if you got to grab a snack or take a nap, please do. If you want to hang out, we're going to be watching some TV and chitty-chatting while I paint some minis. We're getting quite far along in these guys. Finally. I got to do some touch-ups and stuff. But I think, I don't know. I got to figure out what we're doing today. We might be doing dry brushing. We might be dry brushing the weapons, which is a cool little technique. So we talk a little bit about painting techniques and dry brushing and highlights and stuff. It's kind of cool. And we're going to watch TV. But at the moment, we are talking about a new bit that we're going to be doing. But then also basking in the gloriousness of a literal tortilla blanket, a burrito blanket. And it's fantastic. But also we're making fun of how they decided to show the awesomeness of the blanket a little bit. And how this is super like photoshopped in and the lighting doesn't match. And just things like that. And this one, they seem ridiculously happy. Although I think I would be that happy if I was wearing a burrito blanket. But like it doesn't line up here. Like it's photoshopped. They're photoshopped in. It bothers me. Take it in the studio. It's fine. They're just photoshopping it in. It bothers me. This one I don't think was photoshopped in because of this right here, but it just looks so comfy. So I wanted to include this one because it just looks that comfy. Courtney Quarantine, you may have missed it. There was an entire saga where for quite some time my fridge died and I had to get a new fridge, and there was expeditions into the real world for fridges. And then like I had to compare and contrast, and I had to get something that would fit. And like then I thought I found one, but then it was wrong, and I had to find another one, and you're trying to find the best deals and all these things. And the things that people would, if you then you find a deal and you like go to the company and you're like, okay, let me take a look, and they're like, our fridge is so amazing. These are real customers, real reviews, and they post pictures and they post reviews, and they're like, I could fit an entire turkey in my fridge. It's perfect for me. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Or they're like, I put an entire deer in there, and you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't help me out at all, but thank you very much. They're like, here's a picture of the door. Here's a picture of the top of the door. Here's a picture of the bottom of the door. Here's a picture of the inside of the door. Here's a picture of the hinge. Here's a picture of underneath the fridge. Here's a picture of the very top of the fridge. Here's a picture of, if you're picking up on what I'm putting down, some people are ridiculous and they think they're doing the absolute gift to everything. And I just couldn't, there got to a point where I was like, this is silly. Like, I'm doing genuine research. I'm doing this for me. I need to do this. And I got to a point where I just couldn't stop laughing. And I just couldn't stop. And then every time I saw it, I couldn't stop laughing. And then now I'm noticing these things everywhere. I'm looking at mic stands. I'm looking at mic stands so I can move my lights and my camera and get some different angles and stuff. And the things that people post, and they're like, it works perfect for me because I put it in this very unique situation. And you're like, you're not trying to help people. You just wanted to share. Like, cool. Oh my goodness. So that's what that was. That's what that was. So that's what you walked in on. So Raiders, thank you again so much for supporting Courtney Quarantine. Thank you for coming in with a raid. Oh, did I even... Oh, I forgot to talk to myself. I was so excited to see Courtney Quarantine. Chat, what do I even say now? I'm so thrown off. We're very inclusive and not exclusive here. We tend to keep chat fairly PC and PG. And I don't know, we do a bunch of different things over here. Today's Mini Monday. Wednesday is going to be World Building Wednesday, where we do games like Minecraft or Timberborn. Although this Wednesday, I think we're doing games with friends. We might be arc raiding with friends, where the banter is always fantastic. Let's see. Thursday, I guess the On Tree stream. And then Sunday, we watch Saturday morning cartoons together in the morning. And then we do another stream at night, and we do something spooky or scary, or maybe another S game. We finished Subnautica, so we might have to find another S game. People truly just want to share. Courtney Quarantine. Courtney Quarantine. They just want to share so much. They're so excited to share. They're like, this is my fridge with stuff in it. This is my fridge with this stuff in it. And like, you kind of need to know, because then you're like, okay, perfect. Like, this is the size of a can, and you can reference it and stuff. But like, this is my homemade whatever. And you're like, I just want to buy a fridge. I don't care about your homemade whatever. Oh my goodness. I was so frustrated that I just couldn't stop laughing. So that's going to be a bit here and there, everybody. That's going to be a future bit. Oh, hilarious, but so extra. I just lost my mind until it got funny. Oh, but for goodness sakes, if you got to get it raid and run, if you got to get out of here, please do. Thank you so much for thinking of us. Thank you for entrusting us with your community. Everyone, if you want to stick around, like I said, we're going to be watching some Scrapyard Wars while I do a little painting, and we talk about the painting and stuff. Every once in a while... Oh, Frankie, thank you for the follow. Every once in a while, you need to find a picture of a hinge of a fridge for some reason, and these people save your life. No, You are not wrong. You are not wrong. But if you think about this type of situation where you would need to know, like, the dimensions of the hinge and to see it when it was open, so that you could see, like, is this going to fit here? You know what I mean? They didn't do that. They took a picture of the hinge in the most unhelpful way possible, so to render the picture useless. It was a net negative. Me spending time looking at that was a net negative. So You're not wrong, because it's funny because I have a friend that also somehow lost their fridge recently, although they were much faster on buying a new one. They were much less picky than I was, but they were not sure if it was going to fit. And so pictures of hinges helped, but this person took the most unhelpful pictures of hinges. Oh, Sunday morning cartoons, how precious. Oh my goodness, Frankie. Also, if I'm pronouncing anyone's name wrong, or if I'm shortening it and you like it long, or if I'm saying the whole thing and you like it shortened, just let me know, please. Absolutely, please feel free to correct me. We watch Saturday morning cartoons every Sunday morning. We've only missed a handful, but we've been doing it for months and months, and it's just been an absolute ton of fun. I enjoy doing it. Chat enjoys watching. We watch 80s and 90s cartoon or commercials in between. It's an absolute blast. Of course, I love to lurk. Oh, so I'm gonna be here in the shadows while I work. Thank you so much for being so wonderful as always. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the lurk. Get out of here. Go get your stuff done. Please never use my full legal Twitch name, Fox. Thanks. Okay. Okay, code. Okay, code. No problem. Oh my goodness. Okay, would you say it got unhinged? We now have hinge lore, and I have to run because I listen instead of leaving for work. Get out of here, Frying Ran. Go to work. Have a great day. Let's watch the storage stuff. Or no, not the storage stuff. Scrap heap challenge. Wow, I was way off on this one. If you've ever seen Junkyard Wars, this is the OG UK version. We're gonna have it up in the corner here while I figure out what we're gonna do for painting. Oh, we're gonna have a wheelie good time. So the premise is we have two teams that are gonna argue it out. They're gonna build two competing things. Let me know the audio level, by the way, as well. Sometimes when I'm feeling Delulu, I will peruse Zillow and the like, and I've come across listings that have 40 pics and 30 of them will be of the outside property. Okay, that's gonna be a bit too. That's gonna be a bit too.
Welcome to the
Oh my goodness. Sometimes I look at places, I look at like, what did you say, Zillow? Yeah, so I'll look at Zillow or things like that and go, okay, what is a place in my area look like? Okay, for the same amount, what does the place look over here? What does the place look over here? What does the place look over here? And if you take that as the baseline and you go different places, in one area it might be like a 1-bedroom 1-bath, and in another area it might be like a literal mansion, and you're like, what the heck?
Monowheels are a truly bizarre mode of transportation.
Wheelies, let's go. Oh, ads are starting in 4 minutes, everybody. We'll pause for ads, okay? Let me figure out what we're doing for painting, by the way.
But it could prove too much for our teams to get their heads around.
First up are the Tunnel Rats, a trio of train engineers from the depths of the London Underground.
Ooh. Train engineers.
Union Rep Sicknote is the captain, and he's taking his real-life boss Jonah and fellow engineer Penfold along for the ride.
All right, so we're gonna do 5 at a time.
When they clawed their way to victory in our rollicking railroad racer challenge, these boys in red showed they were well on track for the championship.
It might be a touch quiet. I'm gonna boost it a little bit. Let me know.
Trying to derail the Rats are the Hammerlocks, a truly terrifying team of wrestlers from Coventry. These heavyweights are always on the lookout for a good old scrap.
Oh wow, okay.
Captain Magic's not pulling any punches, and he's got serious backup in the form of
they're just getting to it right away.
This is combat.
Okay.
The Purple Posse were bang on target in our blind navigation challenge. And once more...
Oh, hang on. They've already gone? Oh, we're far in. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Should we go back? Should we go back a couple? Oh, this doesn't have everything? Oh, no. This is just what it is. Okay. We're just doing it. We're just full sending it, everybody.
Out to clinch victory.
So they've already done one challenge each, it looks like, against different teams, and won. And so this is like the next round.
Souped-up speedster. But times are hard, and we've
Catherine, hello. Yeah, I started a little late today. A little late, not super late, a little late.
We're not talking 4 wheels. We're not
Ooh, I've only got so much time.
We want you to build a monstrous, motorized monowheel.
A monstrous motorized monowheel.
You'll need a whopper of a wheel because the engine and the rider have to be mounted
Fox,
inside
did you
it
forget
as
how
you go
chronology
round
works?
and round our rollicking
Okay,
racetrack.
this is actually hilarious because I can barely see your name on the background, but I know it's you because of the color of the rough
To
length.
get our
So
teams
like,
rolling, they each get a
I might
technical
forget at some
consultant,
point in the
or
future that you
TC.
change your name.
Stopping the tunnel rats
If
from
I see
getting a
it
spin
in a different
is
setting, I'll be like, wait,
engineering
what?
academic Geraint Owen.
While
Alliteration.
motorcycle expert Rod Gibson will stop the
right,
hammerlocks
let's
going
see
round
here.
in circles.
Rod? Hey. How you doing,
I
bud?
do have a lot of touching up to do. I'm
What
not
I
going to
wanna
do that
do is
today.
go
I
for
think
a
we're
really
just going to
simple
dry brush a
solution
bit on the
for you guys.
weapons and then
Definitely.
call it a day.
I'll say
I think
this,
that'll be
the
perfect.
simplest solutions are usually the best way.
Let's see, which paintbrush are we
We've
used
got to
here?
have some kind of an outer
I didn't put
wheel.
everything back
How are
probably
we gonna
properly. Don't tell.
drive this wheel?
Don't tell on me.
What's The mechanism
Right.
involved.
If you take a scooter and then cut the back end out of the scooter, we can end up with an engine and a transmission and a rear wheel. The rear wheel of the scooter drives around.
I don't know
the
who you
inside
tell
of the
on
big
to.
wheel.
So you're talking about
Myself.
friction drive.
Don't tell me that I messed up.
For their monowheel, the hammerlocks need to find a large
All right.
wheel and cut out the hub and spokes.
We have a whole bunch of different
They'll bend a
brushes.
circular frame from metal
They all
pipe
serve
that will
different.
fit
Can you see it? They all serve
inside the
different
wheel
purposes.
and
They all
move
do
round
different
on
things. I
bearings.
don't think you can really see that well.
They'll mount a
There.
moped engine and back wheel on this inner frame to create a
But
friction
this
drive.
one is gonna be for
The wheel
dry
will have to be
brushing.
large enough to accommodate both engine and rider.
It's a
If
fun little
too
technique
heavy,
where we
it
put
could
a
roll
little bit of
right
paint
out of control.
on here,
A lot of this
We wipe it
design
off on here, get
is
most of it
what we
off,
find in the way of big wheels.
and then we just run it across here, and then it just grabs any raised edges. It just grabs the raised edges.
We can either
And that's what
find
we
a wheel,
want.
but if we find a wheel, the wheel will be really big and heavy thing.
Yeah. So what you say? Manufacture one?
Make a wheel.
I'll just
Reinvent
make
the
it
wheel, eh?
Reinvent
easier to
the
see
wheel,
all the
remake the wheel.
details.
So if we started with a big sheet, cut out some bits and weld them
For
together into a
positioning your lights and camera, you
Yeah,
might look
so
at what
drive
film
the
industry
sprocket at
uses.
the back,
Speed
weld the
rails
chain
and
all
speed
around
rail
the inside
fittings.
of the
Basically just a
rim.
bunch of tubes and
I
fittings.
see where you're coming from.
Here's the thing. At
To
the
make
moment,
their monowheel light and maneuverable,
I'm doing this on a
tunnel rats are
budget.
going to cut a wheel out of flat metal
at the
plate.
moment, oh, ads in progress. At the moment, I'm doing it on a budget. And then ideally, I can kind of fold it away for tidiness purposes. Ideally, for tidiness purposes. If that's not the case, then that's fine. That's not the case. But ideally, that's what we're going for. So if it's on like mic arms or something, and these lights are very light, so that shouldn't be a problem to get a cheap mic arm. The camera is also very light, so I'm just looking at options and seeing what. I feel like that should be more pliable than it is, but that's okay. What did I say? So I'm looking for like very cost-effective solutions at the moment. I'll look into it though, Stout. I'll look into it and see what is used, because I mean, you never know. We're trying to do big things this year, so we'll see what happens. No worries. Like I said, I'm not picky. I still have friends that call me Burby from like 3 years ago. Don't get me confused. Can it be in Lego? I have something for when we do our Lego stream. Whoop, whoop. Can't super see it. If you're stuck in ads, you can't see this right now. Or maybe you can. I forget how it works. I've got something for when we do our Lego stream. I ran. I'm now car passenger, so I have audio again. There you go. Throne, that's your budget. Gosh darn it, I'll keep saying it. I've been chilling on the gifties, but just because I don't want to make it a habit to drop them every stream, but I will. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I'll throw something on there. I was legitimately looking today. There is one thing on there. There is another one of these on there, so I can do 5 at a time, and it would be so cool. There is one of those on there. But I was looking at mic arms and just trying to find a really cost-effective kind of way to go about it. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Oh, before I forget again, thoughts on the lab spatulas. Genuinely just curious. They seem super interesting. Not just for mixing, but like for doing terrain and doing like because I think I showed I have like a set of hooks and picks, but the spatula bit would be very interesting for forming and shaping different bits of terrain and stuff, as well as stirring the paints. Lego stream, yes, we have a Lego building stream that we need to put on the schedule, and that'll be a fun hangy outy. That was, if I'm remembering correctly, that was unlocked during the field trip funding for Fox forging fancy friendship forever friendships, and so that's going to be going on the schedule. But I have that now, and I shall we'll do that. I don't know, on maybe on a night, maybe on like a Wednesday night or something. I'm not sure, or maybe a Sunday night or a Sunday day or a Saturday day. I don't know. But maybe when I figure out the mic arm situation, maybe I don't know, maybe I'll get one for one light and then put one on drone for the camera or something. I don't know, or one for the camera and then put one on for the light or something. I don't know. Fly, does the command still work? Oh my goodness. Fox Friendos field trip, all support in September, October, is going towards Fox field trip for forging forever friendships. Gosh darn it. I forgot about that. We might, if we can find some super cheapies. I haven't seen any super cheapies, but if we find any super cheapies, we might be going and visiting again for a much shorter time, and it wouldn't be a full field trip. It would just be like a little sneaky trippy. That might happen in the future. I don't know, maybe. It was really cool. I had a really good time. Everyone was so cool, and it was just such a fun time. It was so good. Okay, let's get back to the TV show, because you all want to watch TV today. Imagine a sea salty September. No, Code. You were so close. We've got to do. Hang on. Copy paste. Stop. I'm not trying to pin a message. Copy paste. I guess I could I'll just type it out. Silly. Okay. A sea salty September. What about a sea salty September? Okay. That was way funnier in my head. And now that I type it out, maybe we don't let's just ignore what I said. I thought that was really clever, and then in my head and then I saw it, and then I was like, wait, maybe not. Oh my goodness, I have such a particular flavor of ADHD memory. Oh my goodness, I don't think I have that written down anywhere either. Ocean themed games raising funds. Sea of Thieves subathon. Oh my goodness. Yes. I think Code is making that joke. Yes, but like sea salt. But like you spell it that. And fine tree. I have a 3D printer that requires assembly. I have to plan on assembling it during the Lego stream. Stout. Oh heck yeah. I've got to set my 3D printers back up and give it a go. It's okay, Fox. I like it. Ah, yes, the Great Utah Sea. See? I can't believe that was uttered. You absolute turdburger. I can't believe that was uttered. Oh my goodness. You're not a person. Oh, I said that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. TV time.
They'll weld rims around the outside and the inside of the wheel to give it stability.
Oh, right.
To power it,
let me know how the show volume is compared to me and
chain
everything,
drive.
everybody.
They'll weld chain around the inside of the wheel and mount a frame that will run on guide sprockets. They'll replace the
I'm just
back wheel
shaking
of
the
rotating
paint up.
sprocket so it can drive the chain. It's now
I don't have a cool lab
If
spatula.
the Rat's homemade wheel isn't perfectly round, they could be in for a bumpy ride.
Uh-oh.
So we're looking for one
Moped.
bike, the next one.
Lots of bits of big flat plate, about 3 mil thick.
All right, guys, lids on. Go for it.
Production, production, production.
So this is a junkyard, and then obviously it's a TV show, so the production people, I'm sure, have put
The savage scavenge for scrap begins.
put
as our
things
teams hit the
around.
heat.
But it's
Let's
up
hope
to
they're
the
better at
teams
driving
to
trains.
find them and grab them first and stuff. Put it on the thing. The show's quite
Heavyweight
low,
wrestling
is it?
Champion Vigilante has met his match in this hefty steel wheel.
Hang on.
Psycho, hurry up, it isn't as easy as
I'm looking at the levels, and it's
no
where I
tire,
normally try to
no
keep stuff,
good.
but I'll bump that up. Sometimes with these older shows, it's really hard to keep the balance because they didn't balance it super
sniffing out some sheet metal.
well.
They
Mono
need
wheels are no
something as
joke
lightweight as
engineering-wise.
possible.
This is a tough challenge. I think this is going to be.
An old skip. How the hell are you going to drag a skip back to here?
I mean, they're doing a mono wheel
The
where you
wrestlers may
sit
not
in
have
it,
a
but I
big
feel
wheel,
like that's
but that
not what
small
we're going
set
to end up
Vigilante's
with.
clinched
I feel
could
like it's going to be
power
more
them along.
unicycle, but I don't know. We'll find out.
The rats also sink their teeth into a Vespa.
We've got the wheels got bearings in.
We've got a possible.
The one announcer is close to you.
Okay, but I
That's
don't
the
want
thing.
you
The
spending too
announcers are
much
so
time
loud,
getting
but then like
crap
them
back.
talking right now,
Well, this is the problem now, we're just waiting.
Psycho,
It's so
how you
quiet.
doing, guys, got anything yet?
So, Daddy,
they can't
The
do anything
Hammerlock
about that.
scavengers
Wombat,
have had a
enjoy your
monster
lurk.
find.
Thank you so much for dropping
mate.
in.
Just on our way back, man.
It's a tractor wheel complete with tyre.
wheel.
Whoa, wheel.
How's this, boys? Any good?
Captain Magic and TC Rod have big ideas for their monowheel, but perhaps not this big.
Okay.
Whoa, that is heavy.
Gotta be careful we don't
Bigger
accidentally
and
like
heavier than
fling it
I'd
or
ideally
something.
like to use.
Spend a bit of time see if you can find something else.
Something that diameter but narrower.
We're
The
just
rats aren't having
loading up
much
the
luck
brush,
either.
really getting it in there.
Like, do you want me to search for another one?
Try and find another.
Yeah, any news of that plate yet?
That's a crucial part. We need that.
Getting a bunch of it off,
Hey, sick note.
Aye.
How you doing?
and then we'll just take this
it may
here,
seem like a stupid question, but there's a whole scrap heap full of wheels out there.
and
Why
then
are
it's
you
just
actually
gonna
manufacturing
grab
your
the
own?
high
I think
areas.
we'd be very lucky to find the wheel of the right sort of diameter. Any wheel that you might find that might be this sort of size, they're very, very heavy. We won't be able to ride.
Kind of skip over the low areas a
Like
little
riding
bit.
a bicycle, the faster you go on a monowheel, the easier it is to stay upright. Since a heavy wheel is
It
difficult
may
to
it
get
may
up to
hit the lower
speed,
areas a
it will
little
be
bit,
less
but
stable. Weight
going over a
also
few
matters
times, it
when
hits the
comes
higher
to
areas
steering.
more.
The only way to change direction is for the rider to use his body weight and lean
Oh,
right
they really
out.
are going
So
full
the heavier the wheel, the harder it is to control.
sit inside type thing.
Bad news for the Hammerlocks, who found yet another weighty tractor wheel.
Now that is a wheel.
Oh wow.
Just a little bit.
That is a serious wheel. So what do you think of this? Is absolutely mad, isn't it? Have you ever seen a real one? Because you're into bikes, aren't you?
Yeah. Bonkers.
It must be
Absolute
daft.
mental
And was the guy
cases.
steering? Well, like on the road,
Yeah.
did you see it?
Yeah.
I mean, I can sort of understand how they go along,
Yeah.
but how do you steer and how do you stop?
I think basically it's just leaning it from side to side.
Right, and it just goes that way.
Yeah.
Like
All
it's
right,
kind of hard to
roll
see,
it
but
in then.
the canister is quite black, but all the raised areas here
This is
really
ideal.
picked up
Sick
the
of waiting
silver.
for sheet metal, Sick Note snuck out
And
of the build to
boom,
scavenge
that's how
some
quick and
himself.
easy that is.
And it's just the ticket.
We'll
Now they can test their
undo
metal
that,
cutting
throw
out
this
a
one in
perfectly
here.
round wheel.
We can do it out of one sheet,
We can do it at one sheet.
but it's so wet, it's a job to mark it.
Well, I'm going to be put to the test, didn't I?
Sick Note's
And we're
got
not
18
we're
years
not painting these to any
experience
high
loading
level
stock.
or anything. We're
He'll
not
need it
entering
to
any
stay on
contests
track
with
for a
these.
perfectly round mono wheel.
You got to take measurements.
But we are
Sorry,
trying to
smells
get
up.
them so
The
they're
Hammerlocks are
decently
sizing up their
enough
two big
painted.
wheels.
Ooh,
Right,
way
is
too
this
much
too
on
big?
there.
I think both of them are too big, but I think what we're going to have to do is go with whatever we can.
The second wheel is larger, but
Oof,
with no
too much
hub
on
to
there.
wrestle
Oh my
with.
goodness.
It may make mounting their inner frame simpler.
Right. I mean, this one's going to be easy to work with.
This is going to be so much easier, and it's going to save us so much work.
Captain's decision then. I think we go with this because it's easier and it's going to save us time, and we know time's against us.
Just in case.
The rats are back on the trail of trash.
Tunnelus Raticus, how you doing?
Yeah, fine.
So what are you looking for?
We're trying to find a power source at the moment. Sick Note reckons between 50 or 125 cc, so...
Yeah, something like my old moped used to have.
Yeah.
Nice little squeeze and go. We don't know gears or nothing.
No.
That's right, yeah. Got to keep looking.
The wrestlers are also muscling in on the mopeds.
I'm enjoying this.
On three, go!
The race is on.
I guess we can leave that on there for now.
cc, we think automatic.
Oh my gosh, doing it
Never
this way
know.
so fast. A little bit too
While
much
his
there.
boys are out in the yard, Magic is trying to charm a moped back to life.
Magic, this looks like...
These are kind of flat,
seriously
so
big.
you're
You've
getting
got
a
some big
lot of the
wheels.
silver on there.
Yeah. Large wheels.
Very big wheels.
Too big.
Are they too big?
They are
Oh, are
actually
they?
heavier than we want, really,
Right.
and bigger than we want, really.
Right.
But because it's the easiest rim, inner rim to work with, we're
Yeah.
going with that.
But you haven't got far to fall if you're on it.
This is
Just-
true, it's
the
true. It
only
depends how
problem is
fast we're going.
You haven't got that far to fall, but you have got this enormous wheel
A
right
lot of
there.
little touch-ups I've got to do. A lot of little red touch-ups I've got to do before I do the wash.
Next door, Sicknote's still cutting a fine figure with his super skinny wheel.
The world record for the fastest monowheel is 53 miles an hour, set
What?
by Kerry McLean at the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. He's
The
just
Salt
a man
Flats.
to judge our team's one-wheeled wonders.
Monowheels, Kerry, are a pretty odd concept.
I wouldn't say odd.
Are they not?
Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal.
And it must have been very hard to handle when you first had a go.
I actually had a V8 one.
Did you?
I was testing it out, and I was just getting some speed up. I got up to about 50, and I had a problem with the wheel. Actually, the wheel broke.
The rules
It
were
just
the
went into,
engine
like,
and
this
person had to be
crazy
in it.
wobble.
Oh, they were? Okay, in the wheel? Gotcha. I love how they're talking like
fall out.
nobody's considered riding their
strapped to
bike
the
balance
gas tank.
point for any amount of time.
It was really ugly.
But what about the teams? now? I mean,
Forgive my naivete. Are there competitions for painting these?
It's extremely heavy.
Ooh,
And
okay,
heavy
Stargate.
It's going to be hard to handle.
So-
the other thing is you put a full-size Adult in there, and you've got this
Yes.
heavy tractor
Like-
tire. You know, you got a 50cc motor
Okay,
tire,
hang
about
on.
500 pounds.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
gonna
I'm
get
gonna
you
look
long.
some up.
Now the Tonrats
I'll
actually
show
making
you.
their own wheel, presumably.
And then you'll
might
go,
not be
gosh,
exactly smoothly
golly
set.
gee
It needs
whiz.
to be round.
Yeah.
If it's
That's
not round, it's a
ridiculous.
problem.
If you had to put money on one of the
Golden
teams, who would it be?
Demon
I'd have to say
2025.
it's the tunnel rats because
winners.
they're manufacturing their own wheel, which may be difficult. As long as they can get it round, I think they have the edge right now.
We got it, we got it.
Yeah, being I'm not psychic, what have you done?
We have us a power plant, gentlemen.
The rats have hit pay dirt with a 90cc moped to drive their super.
Okay, pause. We're doing a thing really quickly. Yes, there are. So the way this works is, sorry for the flashbang. It's really bright. Sorry about that. It's just the website. So the way this works is your local game store might put on like a local competition. The local official Games Workshop. So your local game store is like has board games, has everything. Games Workshop is the company that does all these, and they have their own very own stores. So they might host painting competitions as well, and then the prize might be like a pin, or it might be a model, or it might be like a subscription to the magazine, or it might be some paint or a paintbrush or something. So just very small, but it can get quite good. And so this is okay. The winner for the, oh, I guess I can do, okay, it's gonna be, I'll swap it over to the other one. Hang on, just so you can see how ridiculous this is. So this is a singular model that they've then made this entire base from, and just made everything look amazing. So this was the winner for the single miniature category. And I mean, it looks, the highlighting, you can see the weathering everywhere, the depth of the leather. You can see it looks like the paint is chipping off of the armor. All of that is painting. That's literally all painting. Silver place, second place, and then third place here. This shiny, okay. This one is really cool. You can see the fire and everything. This one, at the top of the axe is like how much can I zoom in? Can you see? I can't move over then. Okay, I guess it's that. Not quite what I want to do. But this is a power axe. So this is like plasma emanating from here. It's so like, it's crackling with power and energy. And then this metal here, his body here. Come on, let me move sideways. Why can I not move sideways? It would be so much better if I could move sideways. Aha, like that. I don't know why that worked. So this guy, you can see his metal body. All of this painting is still just plastic and paint. It's not metal. It's it's using a technique called non-metal metallics. So it makes it look like this is a metal finish. So like the paint that I'm using here has sparklies in it, so it's nice and shinies. This looks like a non-metal metallic. So the way they just painted it and layered it, and they just did the whites on the abs and all these things, made it look like shiny metal armor, is incredible. And then they made the base and put the grass on there and put the skulls underneath, and yeah, so that's really cool. And then this was, let's back it off a little bit, a group setting. So they made a whole diorama. This made this entire diorama and put them all on here. These are amazing. Frying Ren, it is incredible what some people do. There's a few people that I follow on here, but there's a few people whose entire job, they've made we have artists in the community. There's some people who, they're an artist and they just paint these, and people commission them to paint their units or armies. I thought about doing it for like one character, but to do it for like everything would be so expensive. But to do for one character, maybe. Let's see. Oh, silver. So this is, again, the Blood Angels. This is what we're painting, except we kind of wanted to mix it up and put something different on the shoulder pads. These are just all red, which I thought was a little bit bland. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit, just red and gold. I wanted to mix it up. That's why we have shoulder pads with the whites on it. And that's second place and third place. So let's see. Large miniature. Again, they made their own base, and it's at an angle, and they did the ground and the mud and the rocks and everything. The person made that. The barbed wire there, they made all of that themselves. This one going off of like a road, they blew through this like "don't go here" sign, and they went off that. So like this is the model that they bought, and then they tweaked it and changed it a bit. Oh, that doesn't even have tires on it. It's just the oh man. But they made all of this. And then, like this one, I mean, that's just incredibly painted. This is a level of technical skill I aspire to. I have to be very okay with being like 17 layers below this. This one they did resin for a resin water base. Like, it's incredible. Let's see. Oh, and this is fantasy. This is Age of Sigmar. So this is like medieval-ish sorcery type of a thing. So I'm just gonna scroll through a little bit. I'm curious. I didn't look at any of these. Oh, those are really cool. Dang, some of those are so cool. Oh yeah, so like this one, you can like the feathers look like legitimate feathers. The snow looks like legitimate snow. Like these people, again, the model that they're starting with is just this. And they may have tweaked it and cut it and bent the wings in a different angle or something, and then filled it in so you can't even tell. And then they put it on this base. They made it like icicles and the snow. The person who did this is incredible. So that's, oh yeah, see, there you go too. Yep, a lot of them use, well, probably all of them at this level use airbrushing, which I've never done. Which would be cool to do, but I don't know. That would be investing a lot of time, money, and energy into learning how to do that. Cool dwarf. Let's see. Oh, Middle Earth. Oh, if you like Lord of the Rings, there's a whole Lord of the Rings tabletop game that this company does. Let's see. Yeah, and this is just some of the different games that they do and the different characters from that game. So, yeah, but it's like pretty incredible the level of painting that they do. Maybe I'll put something together for next time and do like a little. We'll put a couple like how to paints at that level kind of a thing. This show and tell gave me an idea. I have negative free time at the moment, but Blood Angels, you say, right? I need to Google something for later. Frying Ren. So the army that I'm doing is Blood Angels, but I kind of technically am painting them. I thought I made this up, but I'm technically painting them like another group called Blood Ravens, which is an offshoot of Blood Angels. But I'm just gonna call them Blood Angels because I think that's cool. But yeah, that's what those are. But yeah, that's that. And there's so many different layers between where I'm at and where those people are at. But yeah, you literally can start, and then there are larger conventions where people go and play tournaments, and there's like 300 people that enter, and it's kind of a big deal, and tons of people go and watch and everything. And they may hold painting competitions there as well and stuff. It's really cool. I've never been to one of those, but it looks really cool. All right, TV time. Oh, hang on. There you go. TV time.
Polite wheel.
Right, get it down, get it tried.
But they've yet to get it started.
Come on!
Looks like they've nosed into the lead.
Yes! Come on!
Next door, nothing's turning over.
Personally, I'd prefer something bigger.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get a bigger moped.
These are a nice, small, compact unit.
Psycho's casting doubts on their whole design, and TC Rods found himself in a bit of a chokehold.
Are they powerful enough to drive that?
I think, yeah, I'm going to take a gamble.
I don't want a think. I want a yes, Magic,
yes,
that will drive it.
It will drive it.
That'll do me.
Better do as he says.
Okay. Okay.
With 3 hours gone, the Hammerlocks are back on the heap, trying to pin down a working moped to turn their
I'm trying not to do
colossal
too
tractor
much.
tire.
Less is more when you're doing dry
While
brushing,
the
but
train engineers are hoping that their captain's carefully crafted sheet metal wheel
part of this,
will really
part of what
cut
we're
the
doing here
mustard.
is we are trying to
Find
speed
out
through
who's
this a
going
little
round
bit.
in circles after the break.
Welcome back to Scrap Heap Challenge, where our two teams are getting their heads around building a monster monowheel.
The race to build the perfect monowheel dates back to the turn of the century.
Like
All
this one I
manner of
really like.
prototypes have been developed. From
This
the
one I
very
put
large
way
and
too much
spacious
silver on.
to the positively
So this one
pint-sized,
looks
perfect
pretty much
for
all
children on the
silvery.
go.
But using
I
jump
had way
to
too much
join
paint
this
on the
inner
brush.
circle
This
is
one looks
another
black
matter
with the silver
entirely,
highlights.
as
That's
both
much
our
more what
teams
we're
are
going
finding
for.
out.
Exactly, we're going to run bearings.
But
on
like,
there.
look how
So we need
quickly
to
we're
move it
flying
away
through
from
this.
there.
That makes me
Champion
happy.
wrestlers, the Hammerlocks, are on the ropes with only an
Oh, and
overweight
some of the
tractor
people
wheel
that paint
and no way
those
to power it.
that we're just looking at,
They need a working moped for their friction
I mean, they might
drive,
do
but all they found are duds.
hundreds of hours on one of those models. It's
Rule
it's
number one,
crazy.
never look at the same
It's
position for
ridiculous.
more than 5 minutes at a time.
You've been there an hour.
Thank you.
Part one of Human
The Tunnel
One's
Rats, our team of London
Board Day
Underground
art
train
is the
engineers,
most
are chugging
amount of
through
rendering
with
I've done in
their
a hot
sprockety
minute,
chain
and
drive
several layers
monowheel.
below any of this.
Captain
Oh my
Sicknose
goodness.
is storming ahead
Lurk,
with his
thank you,
DIY
Stargate,
sheet
anytime.
metal wheel.
Enjoy
TC
your lurk.
Geraint
Thank
is
you so much for
cutting their
dropping
working
in.
moped
Thank you for
down
saying
to
hey
just an
today.
engine and a drive wheel. And Penfold and Jonah have scored some strip metal to wrap round the inside and outside of their wheel to make a rim.
Oh, yes. Got any more of that?
Hey. That is an exceedingly good find.
The wrestler's captain will have to apply some pressure.
Guys, I'm a little bit concerned.
They are
at the
trying to put as
moment,
many
all this
puns in
messing
there
around
as
still
they
haven't got a
can, aren't
running
they?
engine. These, they're not in great nick, yeah? Just do one more run round for me, all right?
No problem.
Let's see if there's one out there ready.
They
go.
aren't in great
Just
nick.
turn
They're not
and
in
go.
great
Yeah, okay.
shape.
It's crunch time for the Hammerlocks. There may be no working bikes left on the heap.
How you doing?
Doing fine. The back's not doing so good, though.
Oh dear.
Sick Notes finished his wheel, but TC Geraint's less than impressed.
Yeah, because see what the trouble was, mate, when I was burning it, I couldn't see the scribe lines.
So
I had to
pleased
cut
with
above
that.
it. I'd rather grind it down.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's easier, isn't it?
Because I couldn't cut it straight, because I couldn't see what I was
Yeah, it's
cutting.
got to be round. The inside.
The Rats will need to get their nose to the grindstone to get their wheel into shape.
Where's the right grinder then?
Teams, you have 6 hours remaining. 6 hours remaining, teams. Thank you.
The
That's it,
Hammerlocks
6
may have a
hours.
fighting chance.
What the hell's that noise?
Psycho has come to the wrestler's rescue with a working moped.
Whoa! Yes!
Good effort.
Now they just need to strip it down.
Oh, fantastic.
Right, we're going to trim it all down. There's a line
Down
in
that
there.
line there, yeah.
And on the inside.
Right, let's get grinding.
Penfold and Jonah are about to start smoothing their irregular wheel. Until they
Almost
go full
makes me want to
circle,
dry brush
nobody's
most
going
of
anywhere.
these with
The wrestlers are staging their comeback.
these models with a bunch of
Vigilantes
highlights on them
cutting
and
away all the
just
protrusions on
dry
the
brush them
inside
and
of
then
the
just
wheel,
oof.
while Magic
Oh,
is getting
maybe
stuck
we do
into
that.
cutting their new moped down to
Maybe
size.
we do that.
It's a big, heavy wheel. What are you going to use to power it?
That little beastie over there.
Yeah, it's not a very big beast, is
No,
it?
it's not a very big beastie. 50 cc's of pure power.
Only 50 cc's to power all that?
Yes.
You happy it's going to do it?
Technical consultant here assures us that it will work. No problems at all. If it doesn't, it's his fault.
Magic needn't worry. The main danger for monowheels
I'm really
is having
impressed that
too
they're
much
still
power.
going full bore on
If
this.
a
Like
rider
I'm
accelerates
curious how
too
it's going to come
quickly,
together.
They could end up spinning right round the inside of the wheel. The technical term is
Yeah, like-
gerbling, and it's not for the faint of
Oh,
heart.
there we go. Down a little bit more
You're all
brushing
quite
or
big
more
blokes.
paint in that
Can
brush.
You get in there?
Oh, no problems at all.
Yeah, just about. All right, I believe you. And are you happy with falling off? Because you've taken falls and dives and stuff.
Well, yeah, we spend most of our working life falling. And
Maybe I'll
hitting the
try
floor, so,
dry brushing some highlights in one of
Just
the
another day in the office just happens to be in a big wheel.
Next door, the train
where they
engineers
at?
are stuck on the circle line.
one of the
Their
OG
bespoke wheel
minis here.
still
Maybe we
isn't
brush on
round.
some highlights there to
At
try
least
it.
TC Geraint's getting on with replacing
It's kind of what we were doing the wash for, the all-over wash, just to get it done and call it a day.
So really, I mean, all we're waiting for now is just these guys to finish, and then
Are we getting on?
So until
Or maybe
the
we
wheel's
wait
in
to do
shape,
some
the
highlights when
tunnel
we
rats
do
are
a
grinding to a standstill.
special character.
Dangerous. God, you guys are dangerous. You just play it so close to the edge.
Oh, we do.
Crazy dudes. What I'm assuming is that this large hoop here is actually part of a wheel that you're fabricating.
Yeah. What we're going to do, the wheel's going to be there with a flange on the top and bottom.
Right.
Weld the chain to the inside.
Inside, you're going to build a frame that the engine and the driver sit on. That's like mounted
And then
inside.
that'll have rollers on the outside
Right.
to guide it round.
Once they've added a rim to both sides of the wheel,
Whoops.
the rats can weld on their chain, which will be driven by the moped sprocket. An uneven inner line could
Whoopsies,
cause
let's
the
pretend that
sprocket
didn't
and
happen.
chain to part company. A rough outer circle would make the wheel jolt as it goes along, making it even more likely that the sprocket would pop out. Either way, Sick Note's uneven circle could have meant a full-scale derailment for the train engineers.
Hence why we're a little bit behind, because we took a lot of effort and time to actually keep the inside
There we go. All good.
round. I mean, I must admit, hands up, this is my dodgy burning this morning. It's
Weather wasn't on your side, though.
No, that can't have helped. All right, well, I'll let you get on, guys, because you've got a bit of grinding to do. It's going to get noisy, isn't it? I can tell.
It's going to get very noisy.
The athletic wrestlers are on a
Adding a
shopping
little bit
spree.
more on there.
How many bearings are you looking for?
They can use the wheels as bearings to run their inner frame on. Once they stop showing off,
Are you ready to start bending this frame? Yeah, all right.
the muscle men have a shrewd
I'm
plan
actually
for
super
bending
pleased
cold
with that.
steel into circles. And brute force is the name of the game.
That is absolutely superb.
Psycho is in his element.
I don't think I've been taking pictures
The
as we
hammerlocks
go,
are
have I?
concocting a
That's not very
cunning
good.
frame arrangement. They'll join up their two steel circles and run them on the trot wheel
First round of
bearings.
Googling done.
The
Tons of
friction
tabs
wheel
open
will
for
drive the
later.
frame
Have to
around
start
the
work
inside
now,
of the wheel.
but we'll keep
But the
headphones
frame
in because I
can't be
can't
too
deal
large,
with
or
IRL
it'll
people
severely
today.
restrict the room they
I
have
had
for
an
their
angry,
engine and rider.
I had an Angie
And with
yesterday
these beefy
that needs me to
brawlers,
report something
size
later.
matters.
I'm conserving energy for now. Have fun frying
This is
Ren.
arm
Have a
wrestling
great
at its
day.
best.
I hope you have a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for dropping in.
They're each having their difficulty. Of course, we're in cold. It's rain now. It's slowing them down.
I do try to stream it a couple different times. So hopefully try to get so at least once a week.
It really doesn't have to be that
Something
perfect.
lines up
And the
for everybody, you know?
I mean, it's big, it's tough, it's going to have a big guy in it. It's going to be one big, mean wrestling machine.
Who is your money on now, then? Now we can see them take shape a bit more.
I have to say the hammer locks, because they're bound and determined. It's a big, heavy wheel, but hey, they're big guys, so they're the right people to do it. So my money's on them right now.
All right.
I'd very much like to start on assembling the bearings and getting the framework tacked together.
Psycho's carefully crafted rings of steel are put
Gonna
to the
have to-
test.
That's nice.
Do better on the.
I like it. Yeah. I want this slapped
little-
together, right? Most of the work that we're
Oh my
doing
gosh,
now
what do you call
can
it?
be
The
done
little
while it's together,
wax
all right?
thing with
so let's
the
get it together.
piece of paper on
You
it.
heard what the captain said? Let's do it.
I haven't totally decided what color I want for that yet either.
Oh, I'd love to have seen you get by that.
We've had a drop of rain today, haven't we, Rob?
It's a bit wet.
What
We're
the
all
heck?
nice and dry in our little car now, so that's
yes,
all right.
yeah.
While the teams struggle on.
And it isn't showing any signs of letting up.
Straight at me back!
That's going straight down my back.
Yeah, is that all right?
Yeah.
This challenge should have been to build an arc.
Point, we really are cooking with gas. What hour are we on now?
The rats have finally finished grinding. Now Sick Note can see if their two halves will make a whole.
Just overlay that one onto there for the time being. I just want to make sure that we ain't going elliptical on this.
Ewotical? That's a
good word, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oof, to have that much shop space to do
All in one
stuff.
sentence. Right.
If that circle isn't round, the underground engineers are going down the tubes.
Right, you want to bring
Again, I'm very curious as to how this comes together. Like, how is that perfectly round?
Now we are.
That's not going.
That's elliptical.
Yeah, because it's...
You got to have a lot of
Great. Great, we've got a problem here.
Yeah, they just figured out it's not a circle.
I made them way, way, way too long. They're each one about 220 degrees.
Oh, now he tells me.
It's another narrow squeak for Sick Note.
There's
Whoopsies.
never any problems, mate, because we're the rats. We get it right.
Teams, you have 4 hours remaining. 4 hours remaining, teams. Thank you.
All right, no problem, guys. Gotta get going. Gotta get going.
What the hell am I doing?
This is going to be the key part of the build. If we get this bit right, everything else is going to be fine.
Okay.
If we get this bit
No
wrong...
pressure or anything?
No.
The Hammerlocks are trying to get their inner frame on spin cycle.
Back there. Right, carefully. It's central from here.
Psycho's welding has to be spot on and speedy.
Please hurry up, my back is giving up.
Nice.
Just a few delicate adjustments.
I wonder how long their days are. They said, what, 4 hours left, 6 hours left before, so they're probably doing, what, 8-10 hours for the filming fabrication bits?
Impressed. Genuinely.
Camera crews have to get there beforehand.
Yeah, I'm just thinking,
A
I would
long
like
day
to
for
be in that
everybody.
and it falls over on top of you.
When you ride it, don't fall over.
Right, mind your eyes.
Sick Note is welding the rim onto their
That was
flat
the safety
wheel.
brief. When you ride it, just don't fall over.
He needs
Okay.
to make up for lost time if he doesn't want to cheese off his fellow rats.
I don't mind it raining, but at least you give it a break. I mean, it's ain't stop.
That's too much I put on there.
Pen, James.
Yeah.
We have a wheel.
They'll get knocked down a little bit when we
The
put
tunnel
the
rats are back in the game.
the null
I'm
oil
really
on
curious
it.
to see what theirs is going to look like next door.
Yeah.
It's the moment of truth for their outsized neighbours.
That's it, drop it in there. Move it right around this way, because the drive wheel wants to be in the middle of the wheel. And that wants to be up here, like that.
Right, that's the best we can do.
Okay.
Right, Rod. Get in.
All right, that's looking a bit tight for
That
space.
is-
Let's have a go.
That is very tight. Okay.
No.
No, that ain't
All
a
right.
To mind.
Yeah, all right, we've got a problem there. Whoa!
Oh, careful. I'm just going to say, that looks absolutely amazing, but then I didn't say it in time because I just suddenly saw you were impaled on the front of
Oopsies.
it. Is there a bit of a problem there?
We're a bit pushed for space, yeah.
Now, what are you going to do?
What we need to do is, like, junk the top half
Yeah,
of
if
this,
you get rid of the frame.
Maybe a smaller wheel.
What about, yeah, what about a small
Or a smaller
Is it
driver.
a smaller wheel.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get that stripped.
Yeah.
We need a smaller wheel.
I'm on the hood.
Wait, they're going
I'm
for
on
a
the wheel.
smaller wheel.
Right,
Vidge, you can do it, mate. I know you'll get out there and you'll find one.
no problem. I'll be back in a minute. I'll let you know how we get on, lads.
Yeah, cheers.
If the wrestlers can't fit in their wheel, they'll have to throw in the towel.
Uh-oh.
Right. Chain on.
Chain on. Now, this has got to be spot on, this.
Yeah.
Given his past record, Sick Note's clearly worried about making the grade.
That's it.
He's got to weld that chain perfectly if he wants those sprockets to stay in the loop.
Teams, you have 3 hours remaining. 3 hours remaining, teams. Thank
Getting
you.
closer.
We're going to get going, guys.
How long?
3 hours.
See, mate, no problem. Get that out. There you go.
Well, they seem confident.
It's panic stations for the Hammerlocks. They're rushing to strip their bike so it will fit inside their wheel. Vigilante is hunting for a smaller replacement moped wheel for their oversized friction drive.
So will the Hammerlocks ever squeeze horsepower and manpower in the same tight-fitting tractor wheel?
And will the railway chain gang and their sprocket drive ever go full circle? Find out who's turning the corner after the break.
Welcome back to Scrap Heap Challenge, where a team of seriously soggy train engineers are facing some desperately damp wrestlers in a race to make a monster monowheel.
That's gotta be the biggest
Tunnel rats are
jacket
steaming
for,
ahead
like,
with their homemade
not
chain-driven monowheel.
the worst
They're mounting their
weather.
bike engine to get things turning over.
just a little bit chilly and rainy, but the biggest jacket. I guess
Rugged
probably because they're the
wrestlers,
host, so they're probably
Hammerlocks
not
are in a
doing
tight spot,
as much. They're not
trying to
running
cut
around
their
so much.
moped down to size. It's too big to fit inside the
They
tractor
gotta pop
wheel.
out and do their little
Is that
bits,
free,
but
free?
they're not running around the whole time.
And Scavenger Vigilante isn't having any joy finding a small replacement wheel for their friction drive.
Oof, I gotta be careful
No,
rubbing this. I don't want
That's too
to
tall.
break it
isn't
off.
If I'm sat on here now, I want to be down at this height.
The railway men need to gauge the best position for their engine and seat before building the frame that will
Oh
hold
my
them
goodness,
both
these
in
things are
place.
so handy.
Take the tank out of here. So if we take the shocks off, we can turn the tank round and hold it up on there or something, then run a frame from here. Jing, jing, jing. Yeah. Jobs are good, isn't it?
The little
rats are
phrases and
plotting a
say
triangular frame
stuff they
made
do
out
and
of
say are
steel
so funny to me.
tubing. It'll run on guide sprockets around the wheel.
Just whenever like
By mounting the engine and seat
you're
as
hearing
low
or
as possible
seeing
in the
something that
frame,
you're not used
they'll
to.
lower their centre of gravity, and it'll be easier to balance. If they're too high, they could topple right over. Design in hand, they can get rolling on cutting out their frame. And it's all aboard for this job.
Want to do it?
Yeah, less is definitely more with dry brushing. And unfortunately, I went more is more. More is too much. That's okay. I'm not mad about
Strongman
it.
Vigilante has struck lucky with a tiny monkey bike.
You know, I was delivering the goods.
For their little chess symbol.
Now
Still
they
trying
need
to figure out
remove
what I
the
want to do
larger
for that.
moped wheel and see if they can mount their new wheel to the existing axle.
Wow, that's pretty tiny.
I hope I haven't busted my back getting nothing out, like.
We haven't got time to consider it. We've just got to do it.
Oh, I almost
Rats are
dropped
getting
that. That
stuck
would be really
into
bad.
attaching guide sprockets to the corners of their frame. So both
Sleep,
bike and
gotta head
frame
out.
will
Have a good
turn
time
round.
zone. Creativity. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, I'll tell you, mate.
Have a good sleep.
And it's wet work.
Boy, that was close.
He just got done.
All right, I think we can drop some black in.
Right, go for it.
Until all three guide sprockets are
Those
mounted,
areas.
they won't know if their frame will run in their bespoke wheel.
Ads are coming up in like a minute and a half. We'll pause for ads.
Yeah, I'm free from it.
So they are starting to look like monowheels, aren't they? I mean, they do look like big wheels.
They're looking good. I'm impressed.
I kind of feel like I should get one dry brush just for the metallic ones and one for everything else because the little sparklies that are in here, I really don't want to get on everything else. Maybe I'll do that this week and pick
The
up
hammocks have sort of they sort of rocketed
Do I have
ahead
it
a bit early
actually?
on, but now they did hit a rather big bind when they tried to get inside their wheel and they didn't fit.
They created their own problem because they didn't check things as they went. They're up against a lot of things because they have such a heavy tire.
And so who's your money on now then? We're getting a bit closer.
You know, I hate to keep changing, but I have to go
No,
with the
I
machine.
don't.
It's looking
Okay.
good.
You're going back with the tunnel.
Yes, I am. Yep.
The rats are finally in the frame.
Don't have another dry brush right now.
Hang on, you put the off then.
Their bike is in place. Now they can see if that chain and sprocket
Coming down to the
drive is a
wire.
runner.
I'll tell you, man, this is one nutty machine. No?
It is.
All right, I got a lot of that off.
Absolutely.
Don't properly clean that until later just to see. Just in case we've got something
It's a
else.
disaster. The sprockets on the frame and bike have locked up.
Uh-oh.
It should be free floating, shouldn't it?
Yeah. No, it's nothing like free enough.
If the rats can't free those sprockets, they're out of the race.
Do you know what? It was running all free until we put this in. Tell you what we need to do, take these corners off, because this corner's just catching on.
Ooh, ads are going on. I'm excited that we're getting pretty close to done on these. I think it was just trying to stick with like 3 colors, but I think we are going to go just a little bit extra for some things. Like I think we're gonna do leather for the scabbard for his little knife and the weapons and stuff. Rue, hello, welcome in. I hope you've been having a fantastic day today. Whoops. We're kind of just getting ready for a few finishing touches. And then we'll dry brush that maybe, and then we're gosh darn close to being done here. Yeah, I think touching up a few spots and stuff. Maybe I'll do that off stream. Maybe not, because like I got some white on here and stuff. So just a couple things we got to be careful with. Pretty good. Got to boil myself. My goodness. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I just let the shower run on hot for a couple minutes first, and it's just like, it's like a guilty pleasure. I'll just stand in the bathroom and just let the shower run for a little bit, like at full blast. Like, this is good. A little bit too much there. We're just trying to get these grates, but a little bit much on that one. Okay, we're not trying to be perfect. We're not trying to win a painting competition here. I mean, we are trying to do a good job, but we're not trying to win a painting competition here. Oops. Sorry about that. I do need to get a mat or something, like a big mouse pad, because like you can, it just picks up, you can hear that. So I'm gonna do something so you all can't, you don't get annoyed by me putting the mouse around and bumping into things and stuff. Any day with you, it is a good day. Get out of here, creative. Thank you. Welcome back from ads, everyone. We do typically pause what we're doing for ads. I might need a different paintbrush for this. It's a little bit worn out. Might be able to get away with it with this one. We'll try it. We'll try it. Took one of my new books into a really hot bath and forgot you're going to stream. Mondays, Monday nights, no worries.
On the chain.
Let's take that tack out and see how
We're playing, or we're watching Scrap Heap Challenge.
Teams, thank you.
Scrap Heap Challenge.
The Hammerlocks are forcing their way out of a tight corner.
That looks so much better. Excellent. So much better,
I'm not
guys.
in love with doing it
They've
this way
stripped their
either.
moped of its seat, rear mudguard and exhaust, and successfully swapped the moped wheel for their smaller monkey bike wheel.
Right, Psycho and Rod, get the seat mounts, okay, and the mudguard sorted. Me and Vidge, we need brackets and we'll try and get the goblins fixed on, alright?
Hardman Vigilante is making the smallest of seats from an old motorcycle rack, and there's no room for padding.
No room for padding. That's going to be
Master Welder Psycho is
uncomfortable.
reattaching the exhaust above the engine.
Uncomfortable.
Eyes.
And he's adding an all-important protective rail for their
Put
back.
too much on there, so I'm just trying to spread it around, make sure it's got good coverage, and pull some out.
No, not anymore.
Gentlemen of the teams, you have
What did we all think about with the quarry, by the way, everyone? Now that we're done with the quarry, what did we all think?
remaining teams, thank you.
Right, it's this final stage, guys. We're okay.
Well spotted, Joe.
Reef. My bunny apparently had some fun with my keyboard while I was getting dinner. I hope you're enjoying supper or dinner or food time, evening.
Oh yes, gentlemen.
Evening meal time.
What a superb machine.
We don't know if it works yet.
Well, I said I'll never laugh at a hamster again after riding one of these.
There was a bit of a sort of sticky issue earlier on.
It was a little corner there that was catching on the chain.
On this mounting piece, there was a bit.
Yeah, just on that corner there.
God, so you've got rid of it and it's all right?
Yeah, it rolls.
Well, at least you fit in it. You fit in yours.
Do they not
which is
next
good.
door?
They've had a couple of sort of tight fit issues.
Rip
Like
Salas,
They've been trying
yeah.
to put each other in a vice and just. Sort
That
of
was a lot to handle, wasn't it? There was a lot going on.
Yeah, am I allowed yet? So I just want to see. Oh right, okay.
Yeah, hopefully we forget a bunch of it, and then we'll play it again in October, and I'll just
Such a weird
know.
machine, isn't it?
We'll start like really early on a Sunday or something.
Oh.
Another victim.
The Hammerlocks are in
And we'll
hot
play
pursuit.
like.
Really
No, human
With their new
one.
drive wheel sitting directly between the rider's legs, Psycho's adding some extra
Human one, I was gonna raid you. Hello.
squeeze.
Welcome in, everyone. Bottom Melissa, hello. Vasek, hello. Angelique, hello. Human one, hello. Feebot, hello. Necrotic, hello. Anna Banana, hello.
That's pretty impressive.
Get wrecked. No. Nerd. Nerd. Nerd.
Okay, and
How was your stream? How was the rest of it? Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Everyone, hello. Thank you for supporting Human One. Thank you for coming in with the raid. Actually, I'll just keep that down and let it play. Hello, my name is Fox. We're a variety streamer. We do a bunch of different things over here. Sometimes silly, sometimes spooky, sometimes scary, sometimes solo. Today, we do Mini Mondays, where we paint some minis and watch some TV. On Wednesdays, we play game or watch trash TV. Probably games, though. And then on Monday, Wednesday, doubleheader on Sunday. Then on Sunday morning, we do Saturday morning cartoons together. And then Sunday night, we do a spooky, scary, or Subnautica stream, except we just finished Subnautica, so we gotta find something else. It's been a while since I've been called Necrotic. The doctor also wondered how that happened. Wait, what? Big Mento, hello there. Fox in slightly delayed stereo. Let's go. Human One, thank you so much for thinking of us. Thank you for bringing your community here. Hello, everyone. We're very inclusive, not exclusive. We tend to keep chat and stream fairly PC and PG. Yes, don't forget your check-in, your daily check-in down below. It's your channel redeem. You get a daily check-in, and you can see the spaceship fly across the stream, the screen. When we do a special whoops. When we do a special stream, like on Valentine's Day or the summer solstice, National Fox Day. Doom 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 doom. Then when you check in, you actually also get your passport stamped. Oh my goodness. And we do have some sound redeems here that sometimes chat really likes to play with. Hello, everyone. What was your favorite part about Human One stream? Loga, hello. I love Doom Song. Oh my goodness. I want to put more Zim and Gur stuff in there. It's been a hot minute. I think when I looked before, there wasn't any good ones, but I think I'm just going to make my own and put them in there.
But we hope you can also stop as well.
Yay! Well done.
I am mangling the end of this paintbrush a little bit. I don't like that. Hydrate. Oh, thank you. Hang on. You only yap for 5 hours before gaming? I heard Human One say that she was yapping for 4 hours before gaming. Was there a whole other hour before the gaming started?
Join us after the break.
Welcome back to Scrap Heap Challenge, where our teams.
Thank you for the hydrate. Favorite part. I got Human One to say very clippable things. Uh-oh, what did Human One say? My favorite part was the part that I watched. Oh, that's the best. Heck yeah. Who ratted me out?
We've chosen the smooth.
What did I hear? What did I hear? What is Bronze allowed to say? What is Bronze allowed to say? But no one. What did I hear there? I heard, what was that? I didn't hear anything, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't hear anything. I'm all in on more Zim sounds. Heck yeah. Let's go. Fox, please. Wait, what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Loga, enjoy your sleep. Let's go. Get out of here. Thank you so much for supporting Human One. An absolutely amazing bean. We were able to meet Human One on our Fox, can someone type exclamation fly? Fox forging forever friendship, fancy friendships forever field trip. Horrible moment for me. Remember when you rated me and I was talking about a lamp? Oh, there's some things I've clipped Human One that I clip it and then I forget to set it aside. And I feel like there's so many of those where I meant to go back and grab it, and then I never did. So there's just some random clips out there that I meant to do a thing with, and I never did. Are those blood ravens in the making? Okay. Oh, hang on. Tark. Okay, tell me how to pronounce your name. Please correct me. I think I said necrotic. I think that's wrong. Let me know how... And you still owe us pics. I know. I did get some additional pictures that I have to just go through really quickly. I did get some additional pictures that I just have to fine tune a little bit. It turns out when you're forging fancy forever friendships, maybe we forgot to take really good pictures of ourselves. This is what we're discovering. We maybe forgot to take really good pictures of ourselves, and we're kind of going, how did that happen? How did we mess that up? Was it Fox that rated in one time and you were responding to a DGen message of mine? There's a very good chance. There's a very good chance. Your first pronunciation there with the sh sound at the end was correct. Human One's pronunciation also rocks. So, Necrotarsh? Okay, Necrotarsh. These are blood angels. These are definitely blood angels. And for quite some time, I was agonizing on how I wanted to paint them. And I thought that the regular Blood Angels was just a little bit too bland. And I wanted to punch it up a little bit. Just a little bit, I wanted to punch it up. And so I was scouring different pictures for inspiration, and I was going through things, and just for quite some time I was going through things. And then I either happened across it, or I just kind of conflated a couple pictures and put them together and went, what if instead of the red shoulder pads, I throw a white shoulder pad on there? And then that'll be a little bit different, and it'll pop, and they won't be all the same, and then it'll be a little bit better than just painting it all red and then do a little black trim and call it a day. Because that's what I was going to do. The speed of it really appealed to me. And then the little bit of color, and I was like, well, do it. Turns out, Bronze didn't say anything. Okay. Turns out I accidentally invented the Blood Ravens. There's already a chapter called Blood Ravens with this exact color scheme. So I accidentally invented the Blood Ravens. So these are still going to be Blood Angels. I'm still going to do the drop. I'm still going to count. Everything is going to be Blood Angels, except I accidentally invented the Blood Ravens. So yes. Javern with a gifty to Necrotash. Thank you so, or hang on. Javern with a gifty to Necrotash, you just got a gifty from Javern. Javern, thank you so much for the gifty. Oh my goodness. Human One totally didn't yap for over 5 hours. It was 4 when I had the audio up a little bit. It was 4. Hang on a second. And we are watching Scrap Heap Challenge. And we've been yapping a little bit, so I need to let it roll. But yeah, Rue, I know. I did show a couple pictures, but I've got to get some more. And I do have a couple more now. And now I have to share some, but then I'll also need some more that I know I can share them if I just get them from this other person. I'm not naming any names, but one of us needs to share pictures, but they're super busy. And I was luckily enough just to get some pictures from another person who all remain nameless. Completely separately, Human One's really cool. Thank you, Human One, you're awesome. We all know Human One loves to yap. Can we put a 1 in chat if Human One is the best yapper on all of Twitch? Can we put a 1 in chat for Human One? I wonder who you're waiting on. I couldn't tell. I don't know. I expect pics. Maybe sometime after the other pics you owe me. Oh my goodness, that's right. The screenshots of the wonderful game. Look at all these ones in chat. Human One is the best yapper. Oh my goodness. Can we... Here's a special shouty outy just for Human One.
No vision whatsoever, that is a problem.
So if you brake heavily, you'd be like that and you'd be going, oh dear.
Oh, look at that. Human One is a super amazing bean and is heavily involved in tyrosemophilia. What is that, Human One? Oh, ask them about it at www.twitch.tv/Human One. Oh, there you go. Okay, so if anyone wants to ask Human One about tyrosemophilia,
it might if that chain sprocket jumps.
go to Human One stream and ask Human One next time, because I don't know what it is. Because I forget, because it's been so long. Now I have to join in the painting. There are 3 great hunger fly thralls that look at me with ravenous lust for paint. Ooh! When I was doing an IRL D&D campaign, I was a hip twain. What? When I was doing an IRL D&D campaign, I was printing... Oh.
Human One yap for 5 hours before gaming.
Butterfly Pikachu, thank you so much for the TTS. Necrotash, thank you for the follow. Oh, also Big Bento, thank you for the follow. Did someone say D&D? Yes, when I was doing my IRL D&D campaign, It lasted like a year and a half. And I would 3D print minis for the DM. Let's do the eyes actually. Okay, I think that we can finish the eyes today. We're gonna do it with this one. I have to super like shake it up and everything. Oh my goodness, I've got to clean all those brushes so properly. And then I need to really, where's one of my really fine tip ones?
The rough wrestler is looking petrified.
Okay, there we go. These three I gotta clean super properly. Let's get everything put away. But we can do the eyes tonight. What was I saying? Oh, and then so the DM, I didn't want to know, and the DM didn't want me to know what was coming up. So I ended up 3D printing and painting like 3 times as much as we needed every week, just so that I didn't know what was happening. And sometimes everything I printed was for naught, and we didn't use any of the things because we'd use something that I made from before. Pikachu, what happened? Human 1, I was in your stream when you were like, oh, we've been yapping for 4 hours. Human 1, everybody loves the Human 1 yappy stream. We all know you yappy yappy. It's okay. We all love your yappy yaps. I told chat not to tell everyone. Human 1, I was literally in your stream when you hit the 4-hour mark and you were like, we've been yapping for 4 hours. I did think it was just a just chatting stream today. I did think that. I was like, oh, maybe Human 1's not playing games today. Although what were you playing? That wasn't Dragon Age today, right? What were you playing today?
It's a slight gerbil.
No one can know. I got dice set for some of my favorite streamers months ago. I've just not gotten around to mailing them. I've got a few really cool dice sets, and then there's actually I went to
Thank you.
4 or 5 places probably to find a particular super duper cool dice set, and for a little gifty gift for someone. I think they liked it. Before my game quit on me. Oh no. We did a little Witcher 3. Ah, is that what it was? Okay. I was like, that's not Red Dead. I almost said Left 4 Dead. That's not Left 4 Dead or Red Dead. Oh, you can't see. I'll move it here. I'm just in the water pot. I've got these 3 paintbrushes. I'm trying to get them a little bit clean. Neb, hello. Welcome in. Witcher 3 is awesome. I'll have to give it a go sometime. I really like the TV show. I have a friend that's really into the Witcher series and got me into it. I didn't know basically anything about it. Oh, are we watching this, by the way? They're doing the competition. I totally got lost with the raid. They're doing the competition. Almost all my brushes are beyond flipped up. I can't paint too fine details or freehand a lot of designs because of a handicap anyway. So I incorporate the messy stuff into my style and it works out just fine. Heck yeah. That's why orcs are really good, or my Imperial Guard, or Astra Militarum. They're like camouflage colored, and if it's just a little bit funky, it's fine. It's fine. I am trying to do a decent job with these ones, but I'm not a golden demon painter, so like, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. Although we did pull up some golden demon, the golden demon winners from this year to take a look at them earlier, to show kind of what like a ridiculous level of painting is. All right, we'll sit those in that for a little while.
Let's get this. We can pull it back. Come on.
Finally, it's the circuit race. Each team must choose their
I just googled what it is. Okay, hang on. I forget what it is. I hope it's not cursed. I forget what that is. Hang on. I'm gonna feel really bad if it's cursed.
All he can do to turn it around these turns. Plus, we have also a cross.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's what it is.
The wind's gonna hit the top of the wheel and want to push it over.
The rats have a commanding 30-second lead.
All right. I forgot that's what that was. Okay, make sure if you want to know what that is, make sure you ask Human 1 next time. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Neb, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And the game rioted after Human One put a shirt on Geralt. Oh no.
That was a scary start for him, wasn't it?
I always say Geralt. Is it Gerald or Geralt? I always say Geralt.
Afraid to accelerate.
That's what happened. I went to eat and rated automatically. Thank you for the stream. Heck yeah. Can we get some big thank yous for Human One? Oh my goodness. Human One, why are you still here? Geralt. Okay, so I was saying it right. Human One, go eat. Go do some after streams care. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. You wonderful being you. Get out of here. I'm just going to shake this for the next like 10 minutes. This is just, I need an we were talking about automatic paint shakers last time. I think I need one. Because this one especially, see how it's separated? You got a really dark color here, and this is really light. We really want this all here. There. Really dark and really light. We really want that super mixed up.
He's walking into the final stretch.
You're quicker than this.
Do you use a specific varnish? I don't. I'm not sure if I'm going to throw a varnish on them or not. I should for protection purposes, and then I'll probably just go to the home hardware store, and then Ben Pickle, thank you for the follow, and then just get a matte varnish to just spray on a little bit. I'm eating right now. This is my after stream care. Oh heck yeah.
Look, you can only do your best.
Rogers, I have a time for you. It is
I'm so confused. It's so tame. What are we cackling over? Because it's silly, Javern. It's just silly. I've been pretty good. Saw Hype Train notif and was unaware you're streaming tonight. Oh yeah, we have a new schedule. We have a bit of a new schedule. Oh, also the Hype Train finished. Thank you very much for the Hype Train. Goodness sakes, thank you. We do mini Mondays now, where we paint Monday nights and we watch a little TV. On Tuesday, on very, very, very rare occasions, we'll do a little Trash TV for Trash TV Tuesday. On Wednesday, we'll play games, sometimes with friends, sometimes on our own, sometimes we'll watch Trash TV. Mostly we'll play games. I think this Wednesday we might be doing a little bit of games with some friendos. Thursday, we do a guestie on Tree stream.
God, the Marshals are actually running. They're running.
I think I've got this updated.
Every record set today. He's got victory in a head.
On Thursday, we do a guestie on Tree's stream. We play some games with the Scream Tree. And then on Friday, sometimes we'll keep playing games for Friday Friend Day. But I am taking a couple Fridays off to work on some stream stuff, to work on some YouTube stuff, to work on some self-care stuff, and just take a little time for myself. My schedule is quite busy, so doing that makes me feel a little bit more energetic and a little bit more like down to stream so much. And then Sunday mornings we do Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, that needs to be longer. Do I have another toothpick in here? Shoot, I don't think I have another toothpick in here. Maybe I am going to use one of those picks. Oh no, I have another toothpick right there. Okay.
Wheelie fun. Join us next week.
It's the Martial Mechanics versus the Boat Boys in an all-out war waged on water.
Got a toothpick right here.
Can the smooth
Saturday morning cartoons Sunday morning, and then we do something spooky, scary, or Subnautica at night. But we just finished Subnautica, so we need to do another S game. Sleep. Still in and out until I'm passed out. Basic, get out of here. Get some good sleepies. What's a schedule? I'm retired. Well, congratulations. I can't believe you're retired at 42. On this side, we're all 42, so congratulations for that. I am only 42, so I have some time before I'm retired. So I have a day job that I do, and I stream 3 days a week, but 4 times a week. Unless we're doing some bonuses and some guesties and stuff.
You wish, loser.
Are we just full sending into the next one?
I'll think about it.
All right, we'll send in this next one. They're making skateboards. We just won't finish the whole thing, but we'll watch it for a bit. Fox, will you play Sweet 776? It's a short game. I've got no idea what it is, so sure. I just ate my Qdoba bowl. That sounds good. It was just a bit too much for my stomach, and now I'm uncomfy. Oh no! You can stop. You can just save the leftovers. You don't have to eat the whole thing.
Endeavor to dream up extraordinary machines using
42. I'm not there yet. Yeah, on this side, 42. On human one side, I think everyone's 999, right? It's a short game. Oh, we just finished the quarry human one. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was both longer and shorter than I thought it would be. Lots of thoughts and feelings on that one.
So how will our teams fare with
Yeah, we finished it yesterday. Yeah, you missed it. Finished it yesterday at the beginning of yesterday's stream. Or last night's stream.
Used to working under pressure. Clan Captain George is joined by brother Hamish, aka.
What about Spore? I actually picked up Spore to try on stream. Yes. Oh, we can do Spore Sundays. Oh, good call. I did pick it up on stream. Oh, Neb, Subnautica 2 is not out yet, and then there's a lot going on with the company that's making it, and we're all kind of taking a step back, going like, that's unfortunate.
Is ably assisted by smoldering scavengers Pete and Bob.
I'm still voting for Obra Dinn. Ooh, Rue. I think did I tell you? I think I told you. I now have Obra Dinn. I now have it.
This week's challenge is going
It isn't going to be in the rotation now.
All you bros on a
Why
board
42 and not 64? Because 42 is the answer
You'll need an
to the
awesome
question.
deck and massive trucks, but you've only got a gnarly amount of time.
Yes, team.
It's the answer to life and everything. The life universe and everything.
Get stoked on the sound of the gong.
Wait for it, wait for it.
I'll be 42 until I'm 42. Then I'll be 42 after that too. Exactly. That's the boat that I'm in. I'm definitely 42, everybody. And I'm going to be 42 until I'm actually 42. And then I'll be 42. And then I'll continue to be 42 after I'm 42.
No steering wheels are allowed.
Is it fully AI or are they pulling an Expedition 33? We're not totally sure yet. It looked like they were going to be using AI art incorporated into it, and they let go a bunch of the devs. Kind of in a shady situation where it looked like they were on track to hit big milestones to get a big bonus, and so they kind of like headed them off and got rid of them before that was going to take place. So there's a whole big dealio about it.
The Scots threatening to raid our quad bikes for parts, it's time to
Yeah, so we just finished Subnautica 1.5. Subnautica Sub-Zero.
Keeping the Scots from steaming over is this veteran border. By day, he's a trained
What's your opinion on using old, thick painting water as a grimy shade? If you've used it and you use it as weathering because you just have lots of stuff in there, I literally don't know why you wouldn't do that. It seems like a good idea.
What do you think?
I don't know if I'd use it for the minis, only because it seems hard to repeat, but if you're using it to weather like scenery and stuff, it sounds great. You could do it to do your minis, but I feel like it would be hard to repeat the same consistency and everything. I'm still so against AI as a placeholder. Use stick figures if you want. I do not care. No AI. It's the thing where like there's a use case for it because there's different AIs. There's AI that's just basically like a smart tool, and there's AI that you're feeding in everything and all that jazz, and it's taking away people's art and just spitting it back out to you like, see, I made this. And you're like, no, you just conflated a bunch of people's art together and you stole all of it. But AI, when it's like, okay, read this report and summarize it for me. If it's accurate, all right, now you can do your presentation faster or whatever. I don't know. I don't use AI for anything. The only thing I've done AI for was one of the scenes for the stream. But I've since commissioned a thing for that, which we are looking forward to unveiling. When it reduces jobs, it's gross. I even finally deleted Duolingo because they replaced translators with AI. I heard that. And then the translations were not great because it's AI.
Their board will be kept upright by springs, which will compress and expand as the
that's fair, but in my opinion, as long as it's not actual human art in place, it's okay. Yeah, it's definitely different. There's a couple different angles from it. And there's a couple different AI machines, or bots, or programs, or whatevs. And it's not all 100% the same.
With no skateboard shops on the heap,
I love the inconsistency for dirt and grime. It makes the minis look less clinical. Oh, there you go. That's a good point.
Right, go for it. Let's go.
But like these are going to be in a desert setting, so this is my test mini that I did on a firstborn.
Who'll be the first to get their skates on?
Let me. Oh no! I got a little pain on my hand. Zoomy zoom.
Building giant skateboards.
Okay, here, we're going in here.
Can I be your
There we go.
skater boy?
Gotta be careful.
Robert, that
so it's got a deserty sandy to it. Oh, well, I'll post pictures on the Discord. I think that'll be better to see the progress and everything, but I'll post the pictures on the Discord. But that's the plan. So I might do some like sandy dry brush, light dry brush over everything to do like a layer of sand over everything.
Meanwhile, Norwich firefighters, the extinguishers, and their expert Lenny are looking to use a lightweight petrol engine to give their board some suitable grunt. The team will use car springs mounted on their axles to create the turns needed to complete our course.
With both build bays bare and a heap heaving with
Necrotash paints really cool minis. Oh, nice. Sweet.
And as if responding to a 999
I have an intense hate for all AI. It's part of the reason why I'm leaving my current employer. Yeah.
they need for their board.
Doc, you receiving?
It's just it's so dumb.
That sounds fantastic. Bring it
Someone made a point a while back, and it's unbelievably on the nose. But AI doesn't need to take your job for you to lose your job. Someone just needs to convince your boss that it'll do your job for them. And then they demo it, and they're like, "Oh, sweet, I can fire 20% of my staff, and then I'll save money." And then the salesman's happy, and the boss is happy, and then like 6 months later, 3 months later, a year later, everything comes crashing down. It's like, oh yeah, that's what happens when you do that. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot. We need to touch up the whites on the eyes a little bit. I totally forgot. Uh-oh. We just super stirred that up, and we're not ready to use it yet. Oh no! That's not good.
Right,
we're not totally ready to use it yet. Uh-oh.
It's got a motor on it, it's infuriated, it's huge.
We need to think about what kind of vehicles have transactions on them. We need golf buggies or lawnmowers.
There's a high school kid who made an AI to go through a bunch of pics of space, and it found a whole bunch of stuff that was missed. That's a proper use for AI, in my opinion. Replacing artists with AI to save money is so disgustingly shady, and it's so bad. And it scares me because it's getting better and better. So there's a point where like there's a whole subreddit dedicated to like, is this AI? And it's getting better and better, and there's gonna be a point where like most people won't be able to tell. We're already at a point where a lot of AI art is like good enough that companies are using it and stuff for their sales and stuff, for their advertising.
Your scavengers have done pretty well. I mean, you're only a couple of minutes into
But
the build and you've already got something to work on.
You're not creating anything new. You're just grabbing something that's out there. You're stealing it.
Waiting for something to come in. So
We've got Bob, as you've probably seen. Bob is the
Excuse
best
me, you're
scavenger
stealing
in
it,
Norfolk.
and then we're just slowly going to be getting into samesies for everything.
We weren't quite sure what we were going to do until
Why have your central operations be done by deterministic, predictable, rule-based system or human operation that will always produce the same result? You can have AI spit out random junk, force the humans to use that result, and have humans correct it, only taking 3 times as much time. The AI coding, I don't know if you're still here, but the AI coding that is being sold as like it's going to replace so many people, I haven't seen one person say that it's doing a good job yet.
Sounds perfect, doesn't it? Hope it works.
It had better work.
And like the counting AI for medical research or like cars, like yeah, or the counting the sheep, or I've seen that they're using AI to like double check or reduce the load on doctors, and then like still flag some for review or whatever. I don't know where they are at in that stage, but I've heard that's the thing that they're trying. I have one of those jobs that AI could never replace. It requires a physical person and human eyes. Now, if the company decided to make the camera AI, that would just make my job harder because then we have to fix the AI mistakes. Exactly. Like then you're spending more time doing that. Ads are going to happen in like 2.5 minutes. Everyone will pause for ads.
There's an identical one on the way.
I'm not the best artist, but I draw with my phone using an app called Sketchbook. I draw with my finger and can show the layers and everything I've used to draw my work. Heck yeah, that's cool. Luckily, a lot of the art I'm clocking as AI is really distinct style, but it's hard to find mistakes now. And there's some videos. Like I said, maybe we'll show that subreddit on stream sometime. It's a bit chunky.
But at least George and Tom can start removing the axle.
But maybe we'll try it on stream sometime. But yeah, it can be quite difficult.
My Scottish friends. You have got this.
All right, so what we're gonna do here?
Item.
I'm just checking.
The strange. Just subscribe. Says you honorary emotes.
Hey, Neb. Thank you so much for the resub. 5 months, let's go. Yeehaw. Oh, also Cricket Chaos Master, thank you for the follow. I missed that earlier.
Okay, so what have we got here?
It's a pedestrian floor cleaner.
Oh, it's like one of those things you see.
There's never a good excuse to make AI art, agreed. Because it's not art, it's just
a differential on it. So
taking it from places.
It's built to go at
Like full disclosure, I have the one bit that I've been using, but that was only meant as a temporary placeholder, and then I've been terrible about getting it replaced. And it is currently in the process of being replaced.
Isn't the most important thing with this
control is the essence here, which is why we're going electric.
Okay, why is
I think I'm gonna go shower and go to sleep. See you, Fox. Neb, get out of here. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
That's true. We're a bit worried of that.
We're just gonna double check all these eyes really quick and see what we need to do, and then we're gonna do the glowing eyes. And that's what we're doing right now.
Scots, when they cook an egg, they boil it, they wrap it in meat.
Here, but in D4. 1 sec. Oh, okay, code. No, you're fine in D4 code. I was just gonna ask you a code question. You're fine. You're fine. When I'm on the computer, more often than not, AI slop sneaks into my boards and rots there until I go through it on my phone. I'm nearsighted and have processing problems. I'm an absolute grandpa with the screens. Oh, I gotcha.
Blazes, their second axle is finally free.
Where are they?
Since I use Android, it's easy sat for me. Heck yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm forced to work with vibe-coded junk because my team lead heard it's a great product and it sucks so bad. But in true manager fashion, he refuses to admit mistakes were made and absolutely need to be corrected because they'll lose millions each year. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, really? They're definitely a determined lot.
It's just, and then they're in a position where they're like, well, I already committed to it. Can't admit that I was wrong. Can y'all tell my blood pressure loves this employer? Oh my goodness.
Street cleaning trolley.
Hey, not to be that guy, but how are we on time? Oh, we're so late. We're so late. Did you figure out we're in ads.
Skateboard design. Right. So that's what they're going for.
Hang on, we're in ads.
George said he doesn't mind falling off. He's got.
There you go. Did you figure out the OBS problems? Human One, we found something that may have been an issue, and we adjusted it a little bit. So we're gonna hopefully next time that means we're not gonna have any issues. Hopefully that means next time we're not gonna have any issues. We're just gonna be doing the smallest of white paints on the eyeballs. The lenses, not really the eyeballs, they're lenses. I'm gonna be doing like helmets on everybody. So next time we do a PC intensive game or something, we'll be trying it, and then hopefully it'll be all good. But there's other things that we can try and stuff. But that hopefully we got one thing sorted out. Okay, back. On the code side, it's fine for menial tasks, but it is terrible at big picture things. In the same way AI for video can just do a bunch of unrelated establishing shots, code can do a specific directed task with supervision, but nothing of reasonable complexity. And I think there's several AI companies banking on, and several big companies banking on, that AI is going to be able to take on some of the bigger complex things, and they're sinking so much money into it right now. They're sinking so much money into it that some of these companies are going to fail. By boards, I mean Pinterest. I thought so. I was trying to organize my board for Varus, who has just shy of 900 things pinned to it. Oh, and y'all, I think I better just off making a new board. Possibly. New account, new board. I'll necro them. Much more thorough destruction. I keep a journal of every broken law. I've seen the company. Oh my goodness. Reported to management, have not been corrected. The Finance Ministry is going to have a field day with the fines. There you go. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be like, hey, there's some big stuff going on that's not getting fixed. They're breaking the rules. Let me skip you a little. I highly recommend De Toro's presentation turned essay on the reverse centaur. It does a great job of underscoring the flaws in these systems. I might ask you to remind me about that later, Code. I might want to look into that when I'm not, like, at the end of my day. I lay in my stomach and I feel awful. Oh no, Javern. I'll send it over. Heck yeah. You rock. Thank you, Code. Welcome back from ads, everybody. All right, I don't know where we were at, but we were... Fox, go to bed in the general future. Yeah, we'll be going to bed in the near future. We're going to do the eyeballs, we'll do the lenses, and then we'll see what's up. When we had a big raid and everyone's hanging out and being chitty-chatty, like, we're going to hang out and chitty-chatty a little bit, you know?
After a slow
which
start, the
paintbrush we're doing? We're doing this one.
Picking up momentum.
Spot on.
I think I messed up, and I think I got some white on, like, some of the red areas, too, that really need to not...
Their trucks are made
So we'll
from
find out.
wheels, tires, and scrap metal, of which there is an abundant supply on the heap.
Nope, that's not good. Ugh, why is that so dried out? Not good.
Had a busy build bay since the off. Captain Simon and expert
Now I'm gonna have to get another toothpick and do this one.
Rear axle.
Well, that one separates.
The springs they'll use to build their skateboard truck.
I chatted once. Thank you for chatting, Big
Pete and
Mento.
Bob will have to find them first.
First thing first, get the wheel off. Right. How about them?
All right, now we're gonna do this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get like a paint shaker thing.
And they're hoping that it's 4 large
I hate that I'm getting like all the
suspension
toothpicks
springs
all
will do the
painty.
job.
I need to use a different one every time. It gets all messy and stuff. Yeah, what is up with this one? Is this just really old and dried out? This is not good.
Maybe now's the time to meet today's judge.
Oh, you can't. Okay, hang on. You can't see it,
Professional
but
is the current UK skateboard slalom champion.
like, look at that. That's so chunky. That's so ruined. Ugh.
He'll be casting an expert eye over both teams' moves
See
and
if we
grooves
can't bring
in
it
our
back to
Scrap
life.
Peak Skate Fest. He's Mike Stride.
Steel mixing balls and paint pots all the way. I've heard glass ones are better because even the steel ones can maybe like rust a little bit.
Most people's experience.
Oh, is it?
I think,
Oh, not that unusual then.
There's a high pain factor initially. And
You can use alcohol or acetone.
Right. But what is it?
I think these
actually
are all
makes them
water-based.
turn then when you're standing
For this
there?
particular line, I think is all water-based.
leaning.
Listen, as much as I love Fox Time, making you stay up later than necessary, especially when your day job is being stinky. Oh, my day job is being stinky. Speaking of stinky day jobs,
Exactly that. In fact, expert Tom has shown them a skateboard.
excuse me, I need to. I finished off my water. I need to grab more. Speaking of stinky day jobs, my day job was basically like, hey, show up and do your work whenever, and it's all good. I'm like, this is the best job ever. Then it's like, okay, you can do that, but now not whenever you want. And then it's like, okay, you remember how jobs work and you have to be like super punch clocky and everyone's gonna like watch the numbers all the time? We're gonna do that now. I'm like, oh, well, it was really cool.
Or they're going to turn around.
They're not going to go straight again.
There's no way they're going to go straight.
Yes.
Let's see.
This week's challenge is all about steering a vehicle by weight distribution alone.
Need to drop.
Skateboards achieve this steering
Need a drop or
using
two of the
devices
thinner.
known as
Yeah,
trucks.
I don't have clean water. I usually have a thing of clean water to drop in,
The pivoting
and
pin
I
is angled in
didn't
such a
get
way
that today.
when weight
I'll
is
have to.
applied
I could
one
step out
side
really
of the
quick and grab
board,
some.
The axle is forced to turn on its pivot.
I know the Army Painter ones hold reasonably long. Also, don't ever use acetone in GW paint pots. It'll eat them. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. So for a bunch of these, I'm gonna be honest. There was a local game store that was closing down, and so I got a lot of these paints for like half off. So I picked up a bunch, and then I 3D printed these cool. Let's see if you can even. Here, let's zoom out. I 3D printed these cool interlocking holders. Let's see. This is the most awkward way to show this ever. Hang on. I'm trying to dodge the TV screen on there too. Oh my goodness. And then the thing. Anyway. All right. You all can't see it, but just imagine it's awesome. I'm desperately trying not to knock over the open paint. But it's interlocking, and I 3D printed those, and I'm very happy with them. And I have to, hopefully, I still have those somewhere. I'm legally required my work hours. The company solution, use the Teams plugin where you can't export the times for the ministries to check it. Oh my goodness. Shadiness.
You're not done that yet, Bob?
Till you took an arrow. Where did you take an arrow to the knee? Chat. I was to chat once. They locked me into Twitch. Wholesome Twitch. Wholesome Twitch with Fox. Fox made me chat. To make my new board. Javarden, get out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out today.
Will as steaming Scots stick to the timetable with their
Grace, hello. Thank you for dropping in.
the extinguishers fire themselves up to finish their
I'm used to acrylic, never painted figures. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, these are 99% sure they're water-based. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna grab a bit of water and then dump it in here because I really need to add something to it. Technically, there is paint medium somewhere here, but I'm not sure which one to use. I'm gonna 2 seconds. 2 seconds, everybody.
Come on, Robert, put your back into it.
Our teams have 10 hours to build superhuman motorized versions of these.
Zoom out.
Getting 4
Enhance.
people on board will be a challenge in itself.
Norfolk firefighters, the extinguishers, and their expert Lenny are using a scooter to provide their board's power. They'll use car springs mounted on their axles to create the turns needed to complete our course.
Right, I have to lift this one, Pete. Get the wheel off.
After early scavenging success, Bob and Pete have spent an age trying to free the vital springs they need from this old Vauxhall.
It's been more than 2 seconds. Panic. I'm right here. I'm literally right here.
With 4 springs needed and
I used to paint canvas and paper. Oh, that's cool. I've never. I'm in kind of like one of the some of the like the painting things where you go and you paint things. I've never really painted on canvas. It'd be cool. But I've been painting minis poorly for quite some time.
Having wasted an age searching for a vehicle with a suitable axle, the Scots finally settled on this old electric cleaner.
Grab one of these paintbrush protector bits.
The remains can go back on the heap. They're hoping to make the axle with this powerful electric motor.
That's wanging around Earth. You're looking over 1,000 RPM, I think, which is a problem.
That may have been way too much, but
it's going to
we'll see.
struggle to get those large car wheels moving, so it's back to the heap for Hamish to find smaller alternatives.
I've already had to replace a few paints here and there. I don't know why they can't fix it, but GW paint pots always seem to have problems with them.
Like that? Like that? Oh, you numpty. We've spent hours doing that.
Earlier today, the chaps removed the axles from 2 upturned cars.
1,027 pins. Wow.
Shame they didn't remember sooner, really.
The steaming Scots are
Painting minis poorly is the stepping stone to painting minis kinda okayish. Yeah, I've been painting minis poorly for quite some time. I'm at the point where I think I'm painting minis okayish. And I was curious what varnish you use because I have Mod Podge, but to be honest, it's awful because the object warms up the Podge. Because if the object warms up, the Podge bubbles up, ruining your paint job. Oh, dang it. Yeah, so I don't think I have. I have to go see which ones I have and which ones I haven't. That's a little bit better consistency and everything. But some people just get like a $5 can of spray varnish, like a matte varnish, and then do that. And that protects the minis a little bit from the bumping and scraping against each other and stuff. I think the last models I painted, I was under 10 years old, and they were plaster of Paris casts of cartoon characters. Oh, that's so cool.
I'll tell you. We might have to put a bit of box on there to drop it down.
All right, that's a way better consistency. Let's shake it up.
That's because he knows that the size and positioning of their spring.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
So you're happy with that plate just being welded straight on the underside?
I'm so nervous doing this.
They also need to
like if it opened, oh, I would cry right now. It would go over everything.
Spring cups. Spring cups. Spring cups. That's what they're called. Are they called spring cups? That's what they're called.
Clip.
Really tight. No. Okay. Just so even a bit of
tube. Nerd.
If you find some tube out there.
The GW paint pots are designed to have the paint dry up over time. They got leaked to be intentional a few years back, but no one really cared. GW has a lot of blind white knight defenders, so the whole thing just blew over. Dang. I actually don't like the army painter ones. I never got the hang of the consistency of them. Yeah, that's really frustrating and annoying. I think GW does a lot of things right. I think there's a bunch of companies that do things better. But as a whole, I think GW does a lot of things fairly well. But like everything that they do, you're gonna find another option that someone does better. But I think they do a lot of things well.
Come back with something else.
But that's really annoying and frustrating.
That's fantastic.
All right.
For we're boiling the springs.
Take two.
Bob, you've embarrassed yourself. Go stand in the corner.
Take two. Let's try this again. We just want to do a little bit of white on the eye lenses.
There's nothing worse than teammates making a mockery of your crockery.
Well, that is terrible. Oopsies. We should have just left it alone the first time.
Next
Oh
door,
my
there's
goodness.
no culinary confusion.
Yeah, that'll be fine. So, just tack it.
The Steve
That
and
was
Scott
way too
make
much.
their final measurements before welding the first of their outsized trucks into position.
Afternoon, team. Oh, look, you're going.
Just
very
watering
fast.
down the water
You
down.
think so?
I think so.
I'm glad you think so.
Well, it looks like something's happening, which is really good.
See if I can fix this. No, that was terrible.
Yeah. I can understand that bit so far, but I don't quite know how it all goes together.
This pole.
Ooh.
Pin.
Right.
Yeah,
And this
see, I'm gonna have
hoop-
to do the red on
this
that
metal
to
hoop
touch it
here
up.
is
Ugh.
This triangle.
Right.
It's just a scaled up version. It's really simple.
Let's just see.
Yeah. On a normal skateboard, you'd swap these bushings for softer or harder ones depending on how well you want to steer.
Yeah.
We don't have that option, so we're actually going to put inner tubes in the tyres and inflate them.
Oh, you know what's
deflate them,
frustrating is
so you
that
can
is
get that
actually really
adjustment.
good.
So you could let it down to sort of 30 psi for a little bit of
All right.
wobble.
We'll see if we can do
See how it
that.
handles.
I'm getting nervous. I'm just gonna close this for now.
Both teams are now making steady progress. The extinguishers
Hopefully
have
that
more or
can
less
we
completed
might
their
have to
trucks and can now
shake that one
offer
up again,
their
but
skate deck to measure up for their steering pivots.
I mean, it might not even be the right.
Vallejo has great consistency in the paint. I still add mixing balls just in case for varnish. I can highly recommend Game Master Terrain Sealer, Matte Sealer in a spray can. It says it's not for minis, but it does a great job. Oh heck yeah, okay. I'll have to check that out. Vallejo I have heard a lot about for the base mixes, like sand, dirt, mud, whatever. I know they do paints and stuff too. Actually,
They're looking like skateboards.
I picked up some of their paintbrushes at an absolute steal the other day. 3 very fine tip paintbrushes for not that much.
That's brought them closer to
I was
ground,
very
so it's
excited
made it
about that.
Yeah. Now the other team, the extinguishers.
It was like much cheaper than the other ones in
I just think that gives them an enormous
on
amount
the
of
shelves there.
adjustability. If the springs are too stiff, they can move.
But they're for very fine. Actually, they'd probably be perfect for what we're doing here. But
Now, when we talked before, your favourites were the steaming.
can you find it at Home Depot? No, Vallejo is going to be.
Absolutely.
I got mine off Amazon. So Vallejo, you're going to find it like a model store.
And I feel the
You might find it at a store, like a board game store, maybe, but you're really going to want to find it at a model store. Model trains, RC cars,
The first skateboards
D&D,
appeared in the 1920s, but it
that
wasn't
kind of a
until
store.
the 60s that twisting and turning became a possibility. Using roller skate trucks for steering added a whole new dimension to the sport. And by the 1970s, skateboarding was big business as bubble-permed men in tiny shorts became
My
a
goodness,
common sight on the streets
we
of
pulled up
America
some
and
Golden
Europe.
Demon winners from this past year.
The 80s and 90s saw the development of purpose-built skate parks. Big hair and hot pants were replaced with cool street fashions as skateboarding became a
I got
mainstream urban
decent
sport.
brush control, but even I'm still getting a little shaky on that. Like, for goodness sakes, how do they do eyeballs?
Back on the heap, it's crunch time for the extinguishers.
The sealer. I have a store that might have their the paint they sell, D&D books, magic cards, and minis. Oh, there you go.
Their truck to the board.
The angle of the deck, we may have to alter these.
For that specific sealer, unsure. But the Vallejo paints, if you're lucky, is going to be at like a model store. At least around by me, the paints are probably going to be Army Painter, Games Workshop, so the Citadel paints like that we're using here,
Are you working in metric
or Vallejo. Those are going to be the 3 big ones.
It's the easiest at the time.
Or there's the acrylic ones that come, the tester ones, I think it is.
So tell me, I don't
I
quite know
technically
what, I haven't
have used
seen
those
any of
before,
this.
but
So this is your pivoting thing.
Yes. Yeah.
not
To let you
well.
Steer, which is just.
They're not quite what you want with this, unless you know what you're doing with them.
A few times to just clear up the finer points.
Right. So you had a real strong grip on the whole thing.
Yeah, I really did, and then I lost it.
I'll see you later on, guys.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Right, we'll make the springs fit.
Luckily, Lenny hasn't lost his grip. The extinguishers are ready to marry the first of their trucks.
Side tangent. I despise working with plaster. It is so inconsistent unless you have expensive tools in a perfect environment. I made a plaster sculpture once, and part of the sculpting was carving it. I wasn't able to carve the way I wanted because the texture was so wrong. The room was slightly too humid for it to cure evenly. Oh, gosh darn it. That's frustrating.
It's a triumph for the firemen, but they can't afford to waste any more time backslapping.
That's because next door the Steaming Scots have both trucks in place and are testing their steering with human guinea pigs.
I can see where this is going. Right, let's go left. Okay, left.
There's steer like.
Oh. UJ.
That can affect these as well, the cure times, and then when you are priming these, I use a spray prime. Let's see. I have a can of it down here. One sec.
For the time being, Hamster and George begin bodging up a bracket to mount that mighty motor on.
I use a spray primer, and depending on the temperature and the humidity levels, it can really mess it up if you're doing it out of ideal conditions. You can do it in mediocre conditions, but if you're doing it in bad conditions, it's really gonna mess up the prime. My Vallejo paints I get at a local game store. It's an amazing place. Heck yeah, the spray stuff I order online, the local game store doesn't stock it because it sells so poorly. Yeah, that's fair. We don't have any specific model stores near me. It's Central VA. Lucky to have what we got. I'm just happy there's a game store. I got some good Pokemon cards there. Heck yeah, nice. I love those YouTube mini painting tutorials for eyes. Just going, yeah, first you do the whites, then you paint the rest. You're done. No tips for how to hold the brush. No tips for stabilizing or how to lead it. Just first you draw the circle, then you draw the rest of the owl. Done. Oh my goodness. I do like when it's like use like a light gray. Don't use white. That's a nice tip that like not everyone says.
And when they stood on the edge of the board, the pin was unable to rotate and broke free.
Oh, this is definitely not the consistency and everything I want, but that's okay. This is the first batch. This is the first squad or first two squads for this army. So we are going to learn as we go, and we'll tighten things up and get better as we go. And we did 10, and we're just going to do batches of 5 going forward. So that was a learning thing too. We did 10 on this one. We're going to do batches of 5 going forward.
Teams, you're all doing so well. I just thought I'd tell you, you've got 1 hour remaining.
If I've ever bought and painted a mini, it'd be for D&D, because I want to model my OC Meenal as a sorcerer so bad. And model with the staff works, and they had a high elf wizard before that work. Oh, heck yeah. My secret for painting eyes, which I never end up doing myself, despite knowing it is the way, is to paint the eyes first, whether they're lenses or jellies, and then paint over wherever you spilled over the face helmet. So we actually kind of did that on this one, and we're just coming back and touching up a little bit, and I think, ooh, that one actually was so good. And I think for next time we're gonna full send it and just absolutely perfect the eyes, and then we'll paint the helmet and stuff. The way I was trying to do it, I was trying to just do that primer that I showed and then get away with that, and then just do a wash afterwards and call it kind of a day.
I mean, I have to say that I've only had a quick cursory glance at the Steaming Scots machine, and it tips.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're definitely not doing the lenses today. We're definitely not doing the lenses today. I've got so much to touch. That it looks like a clown. Oh my goodness, it looks like a clown. I way overdid it. We gotta red helmet that up a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna do batches of 5 going forward, I think.
But it sounds to me like in terms of favorite builds at the
moment. When I'm doing Imperial Guard, it's not so bad doing batches of 10 per squad, but for these Space Marines, I think we're gonna do 5s.
Well, let's see if Rob's in danger of being homeless. With the deck on, the extinguishers are in a position to test their weight transfer.
Also, hello, Salic Skin. Hello, I've been looking at the minis you've been posting on the Discord. They look so good. Thank you so much for sharing them.
And we can enjoy that rarest of occurrences: a scrap heap team finishing.
Easy peasy, exactly. Just paint the rest of the owl. There you go. and you're like, oops, you're watching it, you're like, I'm not even sure what an owl looks like. Just paint the rest of the owl.
After the mix-up with their truck's pivot pin. The working components of their scaled-up skateboard are complete.
If you need good tips for stabilizing hands and holding materials, look up tattooing inner surgery. There are a lot of creators that go really in depth about how to manage micro tremors, spatial awareness, ergonomics, etc. That's a really good idea. It's a small minis I'm having trouble with. That's fair. I'm going to be doing some large dreadnoughts soon. Ouch. All right, didn't mean to hit that. I hit the table leg. Ouch. The desk leg. Part of the reason
relaxed as their opponents, but at the 11th hour, the steaming Scots appear to have a functioning four-man skateboard. Even if it looks like a boxing ring balancing on a pin.
Part of the reason why I have difficulties doing it here is because I'm doing it on stream. And so instead of being like close to my body and stabilizing, because if I was doing it comfortably, like you can see, you can barely see I'd be doing it like way over here at the edge of the desk, but I got to be over a little bit to do it. So it makes it a little bit tricky to do it. So if I was doing it not on stream, I'd be doing it a little bit differently. I never got how to draw books for kids because they did this. Like, here's a circle, some lines, now do the rest. And it's just, yeah, exactly. Actually, I also hate when people are trying to get kids excited for something, and then they basically show them like, oh, you like running? Here's an Olympic runner. Oh, you like playing the piano? Here's someone playing at Carnegie Hall. And then they're like, this is what you could do. And they don't adequately explain, like, that's after literal years of practice and everything. And so when the kid starts, and then it's like, wait, I am terrible compared to that person. And it's like, oh, you just have to practice. Like, no, you're setting absolutely unreal expectations for what's going on.
The team with the fastest single run will be crowned Tony Hawk of the Heap.
For eyes on larger figurines, I tend to use an off-white as a base. With a sepia wash it, layer white on top, and follow up with a kind of anime-style iris and pupil. Worked fine so far? Ooh, that sounds really interesting. I'm doing absolutely bright red because we're gonna be, or bright white because we're gonna be very, very carefully and lightly dripping on a little bit of this Tesseract glow.
Never noticed during the build is the difference in width.
But there's also a difference in wheelbase, in length. So the extinguishers with the...
I never got to say hello to the apartment's... Oh, the apartment's main power line when I was maybe 3, so managing micro... Oh, whoa. I got to say hello to the apartment's main power line when I was 3, so managing micro tremors is not really something I can do. Oh, gosh darn.
The narrower the board, the less turning you actually have to do to get around anything.
Get close to the cone.
Is there no way to put the camera somewhere more comfortable for you? Okay, so Eb, we were kind of talking about that at the beginning of stream. Earlier today, when I had a little bit of downtime from work, not lots, but I had a little bit, I was looking at some different microphone arms and camera mount arms and just trying to find a... If I showed you what's holding the camera up right now, you would laugh so hard. It's a phone holder.
Any last minute nerves?
Yes.
But it's the kind of phone holder that, like, you pry the jaws apart and then, like, put the phone in and then it snaps shut. And that's what's holding the camera on. So it's not even, like, properly mounted or anything. So
All right, good luck, extinguishers.
I was looking for something to properly mount it where we could kind of articulate it a little bit and get some different camera angles and stuff. Which then would be more comfortable for me, and it might be like a better angle for you all and everything. So that's what I was looking at before stream.
Spring-loaded board handle those turns.
And there were some very interesting suggestions.
It's a steering success for the extinguishers. Those spring-powered trucks are making
but also I'm trying to do it somewhat budget conscious.
Now they want to head straight for that finish line at full power.
A little drop of water. A little bit more pigment.
Weren't they slick? I mean, talk about
Right.
team effort. They were in perfect harmony.
And they did
Try
it in
that.
a time of 30 seconds dead.
Yeah, that recommendation was specifically for micro tremors, not so much for us macro tremor enjoyers. I get tremors from pots. It's a lot. It's tough. Gosh darn.
Means the firemen have got a clean run in the
Sleep, catching on Eeps. Code. I hope Diablo went so well for you. Thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you for being such a fun bean. If you don't know Code, everybody, hang on. Where's my mouse? Code does a couple different things on his side. Shout out, oops, no spaces.
Oh, it does look slightly scary when they
Code does this wonderful thing where he codes and explains things exceedingly well. Exceedingly well to people who do not know 100% what's going on. And the fun thing, the other day I was watching him explain something. Someone was asking some very interesting questions. And basically, Code was able to step that up to their level a little bit and explain it in a way that they would understand, while still keeping things like pretty... Wait.
There's nothing else to do this afternoon.
Absolutely, you've got to give it a shot.
Did I finish these ones? Yeah, I think those ones were done, right?
And they'll need to work quickly if they're going to
shoot. I think so.
for their second run.
To get to answer the question at a higher level, but still keep it like simple enough and plain English enough that everyone else that was watching that is there for the vibes, that isn't a coder, that maybe doesn't 100% know what's going on, was able to follow along, and that was really cool. Code also does co-working streams during the week, and then sometimes on Code's alt account, Oh Hi Drifty, plays some games.
Hang on, guys.
And Code has recently picked up Arc Raiders, a game I have been thoroughly enjoying.
The extinguishers lost their cool at the first gate, and the 10-second penalty for hitting.
Thank you for the Janified emote, Code. Too late. I did all that without looking. I wasn't looking at chat. Sorry, Code. Didn't even see it.
The steaming Scots have managed to patch up their rear.
Let us buy you things. Call them early birthday presents if it makes you feel better. Gosh darn it. No duct tape. No duct tape. Although the cord coming out of the back is like tied on a little bit to the thing, so hopefully it doesn't like fall out or anything. But yeah, it's a little bit kludged together for now.
Well, at least they're over the start line.
I have a ring light that has a webcam mount in it. It was very budget friendly. Heck yeah, nice.
Is that all the speed we've got?
That's all the speed we've got, boys.
Oh my god, we've got smoke coming from here, boys.
I think they're approaching a cone in a kind of quite an intimate manner there.
Too much friction.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at a bunch of different options. The two lights, I showed the lights that I have earlier, or that I put on. They're little light panels. They're just small little LED light panels. Let's do it this way.
They've now got smoke coming out the back.
This is a little... These things, oh my gosh. I'm so glad I got some more of these for Christmas. These things are so handy. It's nice to have a little bit of a counterbalance to this instead of just holding the models themselves. Oh my goodness, I've got so much touching up to do on this. I tried to do it tidy, but a lot of the red and the black are going to be touched up. Code is for Code is pretty flipping cool. That's right. I agree.
If we can lift the prop slightly.
This is more of a super glue and bubblegum situation.
Gotta go for break. It's our last run.
As the extinguishers prepare for
Oh wait, what did I miss? Uh oh, hang on, what did I miss?
Hold the lead, but will be keen to improve on the 30 seconds they recorded on their first attempt. Extinguishers, may your trucks turn and your springs steer. Go on the
I also love voice training tutorials. Oh, just do it in like classic singing practice. In the classic singing tutorials, just do it in voice training. Great. Right, because they don't know how to break it down to someone who's coming in brand new.
That's got to be faster. That has got to be faster.
What What a run!
It works for arm twitches well enough when individual fingers tell me to flip off. Like my index starts twitching more and more. All I can do is wait and see if it just passes. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
The Steaming Scots, but their previous disasters will be forgotten if they pull out all the stops in the final run.
Go ahead. I'm also trying to figure out how to access Fox's channels. I'm not a Discord expert. All right, hang on. Let's just a sec. We'll just see really quickly. I'll give you a hint, and I haven't checked yet, but I'll give you a hint. If you've joined the Discord, make sure you go through the rules and read the rules. Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Last run of the day, their skateboard performance.
Hang on a second. I'll do that right now, so a few of you can see what's up.
They made it impossible for themselves to beat.
So once you join the Discord, you can't see everything. You got to read the rules, and once you read the rules, then you can see more things.
Teams, both machines, when they worked really well. But unfortunately, the team this week that came second are the Steaming Scots. But you did so well. Well done.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Ooh, Code, thank you very much.
Another team that won, and it is definitely the Extinguishers.
Okay, 1 second, everybody. Oh my goodness, Enigma is so much faster at this. Why is this not pulling up quickly and easily for me? Alright, I'm gonna do this after stream, everybody. Pretend I didn't even do that. Pretend I didn't even do that. I'm not even looking at anything right now. Oh, here we go.
Scrutinized your design. By damn, are we impressed by what we've seen? Tell me.
Okay, there we go.
My name, sir, is Isambard.
And here we go. Perfect.
Brunel.
Look at that. I learned a thing, everybody. There we go. I learned things. Sweet. Okay, there we go. Let's see.
In his 53 years,
Rumor has it there's Cursed Halo on Friday with Tree, Ray, and Drifty. Ooh, I will be tuning in and watching that, Code. Heck yeah. I'm very excited for Halo anytime anyone's playing.
that were to become industrial icons of the age.
Anyway, anybody want to crawl on their hands and knees in front of my desk for me to help find me this missing bit? Ooh. Good luck. Flashlight on the ground going sideways.
Brunel loved to build ships. The Great Western was a giant steam-powered paddle ship that was the first of its kind to regularly cross the Atlantic between Britain and the United States.
On the bright side, I know how to provoke specific tremors for rapid movement, making dry brushing exceedingly fast. Oh my goodness. There's a day late panel for SAD that's going to be on sale soon. I'm definitely getting that. Ooh, that's a really good. Don't you need to go to bed soon? Yeah, like an hour ago.
Attempt to cross our very own freshwater Atlantic. They'll travel from here in Bristol to New York and back.
All right, Necrotash, I'm gonna read this, and this is funny. Okay, hang on. Reminds me of that average familiarity. Oh, I don't remember that one.
Some scrap legends from both sides of the pond.
I did. Those were definitely rules. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not all fancy yet. I'm working on the fanciness. We're not all super fancy yet.
Beautifully restored steam lorry. Their captain is Turbo, who'll be ably assisted by his
Enigma is trying to.
They are the Clacksters.
On vacation from the
trying to. Oh, hang on.
Rubbish Deconstruction Society.
That was the wrong thing. Sorry. Enigma is trying to bring me into fully functioning Discord land. Lots of cool things in the future. Okay, I'm joining Discord and likely will have to bother the mods of the minis I plan on sharing are okay. Not for nudes, but a load of guts. Probably guts are fine. Necrotash. Probably guts are fine, honestly. If it's loads and loads, you can make the picture a spoiler and then do it that way.
For the next 2 days, you will
And then we'll make a decision. Yeah, definitely no no Nakey. No Nakey. But probably guts are fine.
spirit of Brunel be with you as you attempt to build.
I just put a full folder in my new board for hair. 49 pins. You have to put the... Yeah, there you go.
You have 20 hours
Thank you, Monty.
from the sound of the gong.
You broke it. Wait, I didn't break it. I fixed it. I fixed it, right? I'm joining the Discord and likely we'll have to... Oh, you said that. Okay, yeah. I'm starting to think I type out codes emotes a little too much. I keep typing 67, 64. Without even thinking about it. 6, 7. 6, 7.
Taking the helm for this challenge.
I can't. Wait.
What's our ideas on paddleboats? We need a
Wait.
subscription, don't we?
Butterfly Pikachu, you can't what?
Or two. What sort of motor? Steam?
You're good, right? You're good. I didn't break it for you, right? You're good.
What is a typical speed?
No, you broke it, Clyde. The bot won't let me say the magic word. Wait. Wait, are you good? What's happening? Are you good?
We've enlisted the help of 2 modern-day Brunels.
I'm confused. Okay, good. Butterfly Pikachu, I'm confused too.
Meet Jim Mitchell.
Only uncovered inside body? I think that's fine. Yeah. All right, ads are happening. We'll pause for the ads in a minute.
I think what we should look at is something pretty traditional.
Oh no, did I not?
Why not build steam engine?
Hang on, let me back out.
Why not? The thing about paddle boats is that
What the
you
heck?
really need to run them very fast because if you slow down
Maybe
too
I
much,
didn't
you
fix
lose
it.
your steerage.
I think my phone's showing.
It seems the cloud.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, you're good. Okay. Cool. All right, we're good.
They hope to find a
2 a.m. Forgive you? Yeah, no worries. No worries.
both sides. And then build a steam
We're just trying to get
from
this
scratch.
done.
Boats with excellent pulling power, but this is a massive build. And with
We
only
slightly went
6
long, thanks to the wonderful Human One raid.
they can chew.
And we've been chitty-chatting a little bit.
Of the timing of this engine.
That's
Yeah, look at that. It's already flippity-flopping drying out. Gosh darn
Pushing
it.
the nerds in the right direction will be a marine diesel engine guru who specializes in large-scale salvage. But this expert is British, so let's
Did I already do this
hope
one?
his special relationship with America can hold out under pressure. Meet
I think I already did that one. I think I did this one already.
Right, lads, how's it getting on? Hi, Steve. What do you think of the challenge? Good challenge? Should be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, be hard work. I see you got diesel. You going with diesel or are we going
If we can find a good one.
I'm a diesel man. Let's go with diesel.
All right.
Right. I think hull should be #1 priority. What about something like a skip?
Okay.
A builder's skip.
Those things are made to drop engines into.
Yeah, but they float well. What are we going to use for the thrust?
Wheels, paddle wheels.
Through work in progress in the art studio, I'm painting. Oh heck yeah! Thank you for throwing in the art studio. Yeah, I kind of know. I kind of like that. The art studio is for work in progress, and then when we have the finals, it goes in the art gallery. I kind of like that. Oh yeah, we said we pause it.
Heavy metal on board. They'd better make sure they're heading in the right direction.
I'm painting 2 more of those, but they do have. I'd rather not stretch the rules on the first day. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, if the Nakey is never going to be okay on there. I think, since we tend to keep chat fairly PC and PG. While we are 18 plus, we do tend to keep things family friendly. So just with that mindset, that's how we roll typically. With that mindset. Maybe at some point when we have when we're a little bigger and we have a few more mods paying attention to things and stuff and can watch it more times and stuff, maybe we'll have an area where where that kind of stuff is no probs. Have I been painting this wrong? Did I put the finished ones over there? I feel like these are pretty bright white. Get the magic wands. Oh, the lab spatulas. Yeah. Legit, they look pretty interesting. They look like they'd work really well. I don't think you can see that, sorry. I'm just trying to dab the eyes a little bit. Yeah, like that one I went way over. But was that earlier or was that today? Gosh, I'm gonna have to go look back at the VOD and see if like I've double done some and not done others. But I definitely have to clean up those. Shoot, did I finish these today or not? Dang it, now I don't remember which ones were done and which ones weren't. No, I'm definitely did these already. Chat, what did I do? I think I'll have to, my partner, chop my hair tomorrow. It's starting to bug me. It's getting too long. Mine's getting kind of long too. Welcome back from ads, everybody. I think I did these and put these over there. So then, did I just do a whole bunch of them twice? Is that what I did? Maybe. I don't know what you did. I've been asleep. Good boy. Hello. I hope you've been having wonderful sleepies. We kind of went extra late today. We had an absolutely wonderful raid from Human 1, and we've kind of been going a little bit extra late today. I didn't realize I was supposed to be keeping track. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's not on you. It's not on you. It's on me. It's on me to keep track of the thing I'm literally doing. Yeah, darn. But we'll smooth this out. We'll do the eye lenses, the green eye lenses next time. And then I don't even think we're gonna dry brush details on these things. I don't think so. I think we'll just do the wash, or we'll tidy up, do the wash, and then do the base, and then we'll be kind of done. I think we'll leave the transfers for another day. I think I want to practice on like some scenery or something for the transfers first. Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely did this one earlier because look how messed up that is. Ugh. All right. Well, we got better at it by the end. But that means these two possibly didn't get done at all. Yeah. All right. They definitely did not get done at all. So we did a bunch. We did some twice and we did some not at all. So there we go. We caught ourselves by the end, everybody. Okay, this is definitely gonna be the way to do it. Get it a little bit watery, drop it in, and let it dry in the eyeball itself. I guess technically I should maybe lay them down so they're facing up. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for hanging out. We are going to find someone to raid into. We are going to be back Wednesday night for World Building Wednesday. Maybe we keep going with Minecraft unless someone drops a suggestion somewhere that I want to do more than that. Obra Dinn, now that I have it, I gotta see what kind of a game it is. I don't even know what kind of a game it is, Rue. I still have to figure out what kind of a game it is. I have to wash these paintbrushes off properly now. There we go. This is the part of the VOD, everybody, where we get to name the VOD. Anyone can throw a suggestion in chat. We'll pick one of them, or sometimes we combine them and make a fun little joint VOD title. All of the VODs do get put up on YouTube. I am desperately behind at the moment. I am hoping to correct that. I am quite behind on putting them up. So I'll be putting up several a day until we get roughly caught up. The part where we name the VOD. OT, hello. I hope you're doing fantastic, OT. We might be doing Minecraft or world building on Wednesday. Or maybe we're going to be arc raiding. Did I do that one? Yep, twice even. Monty DeRay, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for being here. Over is a mystery game with lots of clues, good for chat involvement. Ah, perfect. Okay, gotcha. Is it a detective game? Very cool. Okay. Rue's been trying to get me on that for a hot minute. And then a troublemaker was like, hey, here you go. You're going to be playing it now. Good stream. Thank you so much, OT. At the buzzer. There you go. Yep, everyone, don't forget to check in really quickly. It is a channel redeem down below. Mount the camera with sticky tape, string, and chewing gum. That's basically... that is basically what it is right now. Painting on a camera held by glue, bubble gum, and duct tape. Oh my goodness. Wheelie good minis. Done. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. That's the winner. Fox. Future Fox. Did you copy and paste that? Fox? Current Fox? Oh, yeah, you did. There you go. Future Fox. Do that one. Sorry. Executive decision. Executive decision. Doing that one. All right, let's go see where we're going. Everybody, again, Human One, thank you so much for thinking of us. Thank you for trusting us with your community. I hope everyone that came in on with the raid had a good time. Again, my name is Fox. We do this a few times a week. We do it on Mondays, Wednesdays, doubleheader on Sundays. And then at some point, we'll be mixing back in some Fridays here and there and whatnot. Ooh. All right. What are we thinking? A little bit higher energy, a little bit lower energy. Let's see where we're going. You know who we haven't gone to see in a while? You know who we haven't seen in a while? And this person is playing this game for the very first time. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna go say hi to Tuesday, everybody. Hot Pot. Oh, dang. I do have some pictures of Hot Pot I could show. Where did all food and chat come from? The snacks? I did that. Everyone else? That's Tree being a troublemaker. Human One has ruined me for Hot Pot, everybody. I'm pretty sure Human One has ruined me for Hot Pot, everybody. By the way, just so we all know. Oh, I never had Hot Pot before, and then I had Hot Pot, and it was amazing, and I feel like if I go anywhere else, it's not going to be as good as the place that we went. And I'll do it again. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. All right, I'm ready for breakfast. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Fox, Future Fox. If you're here, the VOD title was a couple minutes ago. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out here. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you for the subs, the resubs, the gifties, and the bits. Thank you for the chats. If you're lurking here, thank you so much for lurking. Lurker's the backbone of the stream, and you're super appreciated. Your daily check-ins are lurker friendly. I literally don't even see it happen. I know it pops up in chat, but I just ignore Foxbot now. So I literally don't even see what it happens. If you're the same color as Foxbot and you sent me a message and I didn't see it, I do apologize. I literally don't even see Foxbot anymore. Again, you all are awesome. Thank you so much. We'll be back on Wednesday night for some world building Wednesday, unless we're doing Arc Raiders with friends. And then we'll be back again on Sunday. And then we'll also be doing a guestie on Tree Stream on Thursday night. All right, where's my little buttony button? Here we go. All right, let's go see Tuesday. Tuesday likes to ask, I don't know if every time, but Tuesday likes to ask what makes you smile. So let's all think about something that made us smile today. Was it something you did, something you ate, something you thought about? Was it something on Human One stream? Was it something here? What made you smile today? Tuesday often asks that, maybe not every time, but often asks that. So think about it. You got a couple seconds. What made you smile today? Get out of here, Rue. Get out of here. All right. Did I miss anything? Also never apologize on Tuesday side. What did I apologize for? I don't think so. I'm Little FarQ. Hello, welcome in. I almost missed you there. Honestly, I think the only reason he won't let you go home is because who would take care of your fishies? I know. Dang it. I legitimately had an amazing time. I had an amazing time, and I did not want to go. Legitimately. But moving's a big dealio. Even if I super want to, especially right now. Fox hates orange. No, Fox loves orange. Just that very particular shade is tricky. I just gloss over it now. All right, now we're out of here. Everyone, y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. See you Wednesday. Bye.